Greetings and hello, my friends. Welcome into today's Mortal Kombat show. We're going to be giving you some Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection hype. We're going to be checking out the rosters from the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 1, regular vanilla Mortal Kombat 3. We're going to go back and relive some classic characters from the 90s today. We're going to start off with Cabal here, but welcome into the channel. As you are tuning in, let me know where you're watching from as always. And if you're on Facebook, hit that heart if you're watching with us live. If you happen to be watching on the offline replay, well, do me a favor and hit that carry act so I know you saw on the offline replay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let me know if you are getting hype and ready for some Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection coming up soon, later this year. We got less than 6 months to go. What up, Starlight, TJ, Noah, Adrian, Chris? We got hit. Chris coming in from Ohio. Beautiful stuff. We got Canada up in here. Nice. Leviston, good to see you. Let me know how everything looks and sounds. If I need to make any audio adjustments for you legends. Oh, no. Now, I want to know from y'all, what console will you be getting Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on? Welcome into the stream, everybody. We're going to be checking out some of these classic characters from the 90s today. We're going to be taking a look at the roster from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 2, Vanilla MK3, MK1. We'll take some character requests. What's up, Chris Cable? How you feeling, legend? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You getting on PS5? Nope. Damn. Wow, sub's going crazy. Alright, we gotta lock in on this. Yo, what up, Michael, TJ? We got Darren in here. Good to see you. What are y'all getting into for your afternoon? Sub is not playing any games on this today, I see. Sweep mechanic? The sweep will save you. As you can see there. Now let's bring him back. I think it's hold high punch forward, forward, down, forward. Is it right? Yep, that's the animality right there. Yo, Jonathan, Monad, Carson, Guargos, thank you for the likes on the stream. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last day to get yourself into the jacket drawing that we're going to be doing tomorrow. If you are a star sender or a super chatter on the channel throughout the month of June and you want to be involved in that jacket giveaway, all you have to do is type !jacket, and that will add you to the wheel, and then I will know you want to be in. PC, hopefully. It's going to be the arcade ports, it's going to be handhelds, and it's going to be console ports, handhelds, and the arcade ports. Now, I don't know if we're going to be getting Mortal Kombat Trilogy. There's a lot of speculation on that, but let me know in the chat, do you think we're going to be getting Mortal Kombat Trilogy, or what do you think is actually going to be coming on the Legacy Collection? I've seen a lot of speculation about 3D era titles coming, and I can tell you right now, I do not think we're getting 3D era titles on the Legacy Collection. I think Mortal Kombat 4 is finally going to be out, and I think that's the last of the most recent ones we'll get. Alright, there we go. Pretty much, Matthew George. Pretty much that's what it is. Yo, OW, Sean, welcome into the stream. Good to see you. We got OW Boggs, Sean Jones, William Hunt with the heart on the stream. Appreciate that very, very much. What are y'all getting into for your afternoon out there today, my friends? Skip, welcome into the stream. You're going to get it on PS5. I will probably pick it up on PS4 and then go to... No, I see your messages, Chris. Nice, brother, you got it out. Yo, that's what's up, brother. No, man, that's good stuff, man. Because we've never played Mortal Kombat 4 online before. That's why it's mad hype. Yo, what up, Sean? There we go. Sweep the leg. Oh. This guy's pretty tough. Striker is insane on this game. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, George, is going to be the original games. Fuck. There we go. Damn it. God, this character is so busted. Can I get him with a sweep? Excellent, let's go. No, Chris, that's good though, man. What's up, Sean Jones? How you feeling out there? Yo, what up, George? Welcome into the stream, man. How's the jacket doing, brother? Shit. Welcome back in, my bro. George going for the adventure on the stream. Damn. Oh, shit. I think we got him. Striker's going to be one of the hardest fights that you can get into on this game. He goes crazy. What up, Q? How are you, legend? George found a magical spring with clear water. You drink from it in the spring and you felt revitalized. Nice. That's good stuff. Nice, brother. That's amazing. What up, Tony? Welcome into the show. Greetings and hello. What up, Shinoda? Welcome into the stream. Any suggestions for somebody on YouTube? Starting out. Oh, thank you, Steven. Just stay loyal to yourself and don't take any shortcuts. Doesn't help. Don't buy any fake stuff. Don't buy fake views. Don't buy fake bots. That always hurts your channel. That's one of the biggest tips I would give anybody, honestly, starting out, is don't fall into the trap of buying fake followers, fake subs, or bots or anything like that, because that will drown your, will hurt your page in the long term. Having inactive followers like that. There we go. Now, with the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection coming out, there is a lot of speculation about what are the final 4 games on the collection. I honestly am thinking we're not going to be getting any CD-based titles. I think we could be looking at... That was a good fight. We'll give her a marshmallow. I think we could be looking at probably... If we don't get any CD-based games, we could get Trilogy on the 64. We could get Mythologies on the 64. Maybe Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 on Sega Genesis. Maybe Mortal Kombat 4 on Game Boy Color. That was made by Digital Eclipse. Yeah, the 3D era games, I'm pretty sure they're going to reserve those for... I'm pretty sure the 3D era games will be left alone to release as a separate collection. It wouldn't make sense for them to just throw out all their big hits in one collection. They might as well monetize it twice at least. Make the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, make the, then make the Mortal Kombat 3D era trilogy. I think that would probably be for the best. This character's crazy. There we go. Starlight, Taki's doing well. He's asleep in the window. Don't forget, if you want to be involved in the end of this month's giveaway, all you have to do, if you are a star sender this month or a super chatter, type exclamation point jacket in the wheel. I will be going off that wheel tomorrow. There we go. And if you have a character request, exclamation point play, put a space, put your character request into the chat. There we go. What up, Alan? Good to see you. David's in the room. Good to see you with us today. Alan, thank you for the heart. Dale, thank you for the heart. Steven, David, thank you for the hearts. Teo, same to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I see those requests flying in. Don't forget, first person to drop a star or a super chat does get the first request of the day, and then we open up the requests and go from there. After this, we'll be going to Mortal Kombat 3 or Mortal Kombat... We can do Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with Super Nintendo audio if you would like. The Legacy Collection will be coming with Super Nintendo's versions as well. There we go. Aw, damn. What up, Scorpion? Good to see you, my friend. Oh, shoot. Don't jump. Don't jump on Cabal. He's actually pretty tough. No, 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 no. This guy's gonna be kind of tough. Yo, Flame, what's up, buddy? This game's tougher than a $2 steak, man. And Alan, good to see you, man. What are you getting into for the day? SNES version was pretty hard, man. The controls were real stiff on that bad boy. Well done. All right, go through. Well, I'm wondering, like, what if... Here's a big what-if scenario for you. What if there's 4 games hidden? Because what if they were unable to put Mortal Kombat Trilogy on there? And maybe it's just... I don't know. We're in the speculation phase. It's going to be amazing to see what actually comes out on the game. What is going to be the final 4 titles released for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I don't know, but I'd like to see Trilogy, Special Forces, MK Gold. However, I don't know if we're going to get those. We'll see. We will see. Got him on that. All right, there we go. Fantastic stuff. Welcome back into the channel once again, though, my friends. I hope you're having a beautiful day out there. Darn it, that sucked. No. Sweet. Very good. Yo, what up, Nick? There we go, we got him. So what are y'all getting into for the afternoon out there today? Happy Mortal Monday. Welcome to the channel once again. Mr. Cabal will be making a return into the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. That was your main character, Khalil? Brutality. What up, Mac Hustle? Welcome into the show. Greetings and hello. Thank you for coming to hang out. Don't forget, if you do want to be involved in the jacket drawing tomorrow, you got to type !jacket in the chat. If you are a star sender or a super chatter throughout this month, if you want to be involved and me to add you to the wheel, you have to type !jacket. It will tell you you're on the wheel. If you don't do that, you ain't on the wheel. That's for the giveaway tomorrow. Hold on one second. Damn, this guy's going crazy. It can easily be emulated, but the problem is they don't have any history with emulating disc-based games. So unless this is a first for them, I don't know if we're gonna get it. Now we can still get Trilogy and we can still get Mythologies for the 64. There's nothing wrong with that. But and see, also, like, they could do this in 3 parts. We've heard about the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. We've heard about the Mortal Kombat 3D Trilogy, which I'm predicting as its own standalone game. Michael, thank you for the 50 stars. Brother, I appreciate you launching your stars into the stream. Give me a minute to load up those thank you screens. What up, Michael? How's your day been, brother? Thank you so very much. If they wanted, they could do a Mortal Kombat Adventure Collection and release Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat Mythologies. Aw, damn, this guy's going bonkers. The fuck? Yo, Michael, this is going out to you. Thank you for launching 50 stars into the stream. A sacrifice for you. We're gonna load somebody into the catapult. Thank you much. 100 stars on top of it, well, we're gonna give you another sacrifice. We're gonna knock some bish off a ledge. What up, Strikers? Good to see you in the stream. Leonel, welcome in. Saludos desde Argentina. You get 3-star screens because I have fat fingers. There you go. Yeah, they could do They could do Mortal Kombat Trilogy on 64, no issue. 100%. Michael, thank you, man. Appreciate you very, very much. ADHD is wicked. All right, let's lock in. Fuck. But they could do Shaolin Monks. Hear me out. This is what I'm predicting. I'm predicting that we get the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. We're not going to get any 3D games. We're not getting Deadly Alliance. We're not getting Deception. We're not getting Armageddon. That doesn't make sense. What makes sense is for them to leave Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, Deception, Armageddon for their own 3D era trilogy. But what they could also do is give us the Mortal Kombat Adventure Collection, which would have Shaolin Monks. It could have Special Forces. It could have Sub-Zero Mythologies on it. Am I missing any adventure games there? Why do I feel like I'm missing an adventure game? this an adventure game? I don't think I am, but yo, what up, Danny? Had a great first day at the job. Yo, cheers. Very, very good, man. You loving the new gig? Oh, beautiful, man. Went to work at 4:30, was done by 11:30. Yo, that's the business. That's what's up. Fatality. Fantastic. Richards, welcome into the stream. Now, if you want to be involved with the jacket, you got to be one. That's for the super chatters and the star senders this month. So if you've sent a star or a super chat at any point this month, and you do want to be in the jacket drawing, type exclamation point jacket. It's going to add you to the wheel. I'm going to double check it against the star senders and the super chatters, and then tomorrow we'll be back and we spin the wheel. Tomorrow's going to be a different time for the stream, though. I have a appointment that I have to be at 5:30. What up, Justin? How you doing, legend? Technically, they could do an MK trilogy. No, we're getting the Legacy Collection trilogy. I mean, they gotta branch into disc-based games at some point. So maybe this is the opportunity for them to branch out into the CD-based games. You never know. Yo, Michael, as the first star sender of the stream, my brother, you do get the first character request of the channel if you would like one. Are you looking for Rain? Rain is it, my brother. Michael, congratulations. You've selected an excellent character for this game. It's very hard to believe how fast the days have flown by. What's my favorite game? Ooh, my favorite character? Scorpion. He's loyal to his family and his clan, Epic Destroyer. I was trying to get back to your comment. Yeah, I like Scorpion. He's loyal to his family and his clan. That's the gimmick. Don't get in the corner like I just did. That's actually a really bad idea. I forgot. You gotta go right at this Shao Kahn. Alright, wait. Pathetic fool. Damn, he's not even letting me jump in. Yeah, no, Epic Destroyer. Yeah, definitely my favorite is that character. Hang on one second, I gotta fix my chat. There we go. You missed out on Deception? What do you mean? No, Deception's a beautiful game, man. I love Deception, but I don't think that's not gonna be in the Legacy Collection. That would never make it. Those games are too large. They deserve to be their own collection. Just for the 3D era content alone that they have. The bonus content in the 3D games alone is enough to stack up on stuff. Because it is, you know, that's just the way it is. What about MK9? No, they're not going to release. MK9 is going to be its own standalone game. Guarantee you. I think Mortal Kombat 9, Michael, is going to probably be our, I probably think MK9 is probably going to be the standalone game in 2031. Damn. We're cooked. Got him. I think that Mortal Kombat 9 will be the standalone game for Mortal Kombat in 2031. That's my prediction. My prediction is that we go through Mortal Kombat 1 right now. What's up, Gil? Then we go to Mortal Kombat 1 sequel around 2026 holiday season, 2027 April, I'd say. And then I would say after that, after the sequel for Mortal Kombat 1, which I think will conclude the story with Onaga somewhere. Well, the Deception's Conquest mode was its own built-in thing. That's not really an adventure game by itself. Deception was its own thing. But after that, I think Mortal Kombat 1 sequel is going to wrap up this new timeline with Liu Kang, and it's going to end with Onaga. But then after that, I think they reboot to Mortal Kombat 9, just a Mortal Kombat 9 remake. And I think that'll be their actual game that they run for 2 or 3 years. And then after that, we'll find out what we reboot to. So, but yeah, Mortal Kombat Conquest mode was fun. But, alright, this is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Now, we're going to be changing some games throughout the day. We're going to be going back into Mortal Kombat 3 here, but we're going to do this with, we'll do it with the Super Nintendo version here. So, we're going to be going with Rain for Michael out here. Let's go. Excellent. So you will hear some different sound effects on this. This is going to be the Super Nintendo sound effects. We are halfway through 2025 today. That is crazy work. We're doing the shorter towers for time, so it is all gravy. Don't forget, if you ever want to get involved on the channel, we do have punishments right there. They are listed on Facebook. We do have spicy punishments, hot beans, toxic waste, sour bombs, full pack of hot beans, Reaper peppers on the channel. There we go. Darn it. So the health bars on Mortal Kombat 1. Son of a bitch. There we go, we got him. Yeah, and I think, like, Mortal Kombat, that's why I mean, like, with Deception and Armageddon, like, those games and Deadly Alliance, they're such large games with their adventure modes and stuff like that, that they really, truly deserve their own release. That's why, like, we're not going to be getting Deadly Alliance or Deception or Armageddon in the Legacy Collection. Those games are large, too. Deception's about 4.2 gigs on its own. Armageddon's, I think, 3.9 or 4 gigs. Excellent. Let's go. Yeah, it was good for what they had back then. It really was. No! Fatality. Yeah, no, but those games, they had so much. Like, there was bonuses, and the bonus content in Mortal Kombat Deception alone was fantastic. It was absolutely tremendous. Alright, lock in. Nope. Now, there's a new stage fatality on this. Mortal Kombat Deception Conquest Mode is the longest story mode in Mortal Kombat to this day, clocking in at over 16 hours. If you know where everything is, it's going to take you a long time to do that. Into the Fatal Axie. What character from the 3D would you like to see added to Mortal Kombat 1? I want to see Asher, so I got her back. But she's the one character I'd like to see is Hotaru, honestly. So that's a new stage fatality right there. Very, very good stuff on that. Yo, Kwai Liang, Justin, thank you for the hearts on the stream. Big shout out to Chris with a C, who is currently the HLG champion. Benji, thank you for the like. Alex, Lewis, Daniel, appreciate the likes on the stream. I'm going to say it one more time. If you've been a Star Sender this month, like Michael Flagg, are you in the jacket drawing giveaway? Michael, if you're not, type ! jacket into the chat. If you want to be part of the jacket wheel draw tomorrow, all you have to do is be a Star Sender or a Super Chatter for this month and type ! jacket, and you will get a chance to win one of these 2 jackets tomorrow. Sheik, what's up? Deception, that game is amazing. Deception's a sheer masterpiece, top to bottom. With Mortal Kombat Deception, you got the longest story mode in any MK, great stages, great roster, great new boss. I mean, it just never ends. I could just go on and on and on about Deception. The bonuses, the unlockables, everything. It's just unbelievable the amount of content that Deception has. I actually never even got through all of it because I actually had to go to Combo Breaker. There we go. That championship title. That championship title up above is going to one of our champions for 2025. There's a list of all the champions right up above. And one of the champions at the end of the year is going to be hand-selected by me to take home the custom HLG. That is the custom Headlockedgaming World Heavyweight Combat Championship right there. That is actually designed by me. Yes, Alex, just it's for all Star Centers, just type ! jacket to make sure you're in. Yes, if you send stars, yes, absolutely. I just need a metric I can track. So... excellent. There we go. What up, Joseph? Yes, you kind of know throughout it that you're being deceived, and then, like, you know, This is also why I say I think we'll see the conclusion to the Mortal Kombat 1 storyline in the next game, but I think that's it. I think we're gonna end the game with Onaga, maybe like Blaze, but whatever the sequel is to Mortal Kombat 1, I think we wrap it right there. And I think we'll be fresh for another reboot, if they don't reboot in the next game already. Only because... Damn. There we go. Only because... Like, the Mortal Kombat 1 completes the Mortal Kombat 9 reboot. Like, the Mortal Kombat 9 reboot has been ongoing since MK9. It started Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3 over again in MK9. It ended with a tease of Shinnok in the MK4 storyline. MKX told the MKX story, or told the MK4 storyline somewhat, with the story of Shinnok as the boss, Goro as a... It was the reign of Shinnok and Goro as a terror, and that's what MK4 was, the home port anyway. MK11 was a big setup to get us here, which is to see the Deadly Alliance come back together in MK1's story. Then you see the Great Deception by Damashi. And then how does the MK1 story end? It ends with us running up the Armageddon Pyramid. The only thing left is for us to run into Onaga and Blaze. We don't even need Blaze. Onaga's heavily teased. Once we complete that, that's it. The Mortal Kombat 9 reboot will be done. And that's, shit. That's why I say, I think after Mortal Kombat 1, after whatever sequel we get, I think that's the wrap of that storyline. Because that will conclude Mortal Kombat 9 rebooting the franchise, and then they would have gone through it, the whole story. Because the whole story of Mortal Kombat has been two stories. You got Mortal Kombat 1 through Armageddon, and then Mortal Kombat 9 rebooted the story back to Mortal Kombat 1, and we've just ran through it, and we're right back at the end, at the Armageddon Pyramid now. So, that's concluded. Yo, Bob, howdy, hello, welcome into the show. Damn, there's some hard characters on this game. Y'all know that was tinfoil on Jax's arms, or paint, I mean, not tinfoil. Thought it was tinfoil back in the day. It was actually...
hat face emoji.
Yo, Bob, thank you, legend. This is going out to you. It was actually paint. So they had paint on Jax's arms. Bob, thank you, you legend. How's your afternoon going? Welcome into some Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection hype. It's Mortal Monday. We started on UMK3's roster. Now we're doing a Super Nintendo audio version. Whoa. But that's kind of why I think, like, if they're continuing, if the plan was to see the Mortal Kombat 9 reboot through its entirety, then we've done it. And once they finish that story, if I was them, I'd reboot all the way back to the Great Kung Lao. You know what you know, if that makes sense? Okay, for a Monday, I feel you on that, brother. Now we have to do Master Jax. Excellent. Excellent. I was hoping I could upcut him through the ceiling. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. We do have a star party active in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate all you viewers on Facebook. That is Facebook's version of a hype train on Twitch. Appreciate all the viewers that come together to help us achieve the star party. That does add a half hour to the clock. If we complete it with 5,000 stars, it adds an hour to the clock. If we complete it with 10,000 stars, it adds 2 hours to the clock. If we, yo, Rico, thank you, brother. Oh, by the way, that bunny box, bro, is a device that was, it's actually given to me by the person that does the Headlockedgaming theme song. And that's what I was on that the other night with. It accesses those things, and in a wink manner, if you know what I mean. Thank you, Rico. I appreciate it. Here's to a new week. Thank you very, very kindly. I appreciate that. Now, our Star Party bonus games today. We can do a Mortal Kombat 1 tournament. We can do a Mortal Kombat 1 King of the Hill. We can go to Fightcade. We can do more Mario Galaxy if you want. I don't know anything about Mario 3D World or where I can find that, but I'll have to look up that game, see if it's any good. Well done. Oh, shit. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's less bet for a Mortal Monday release. I still say October 10th. Yo, wait a minute. Damn, he's playing fucking janky already. Come on, man. The screen tearing, oh, this is so just, Bro, he just skipped so many frames to win that. Sheik, thank you, Sheiky, with the $5 super chat. MK9 Raiden was Ashton Kutcher from the Butterfly Effect.
MK9 Raiden.
Yo, do you like MK1?
From Butterfly
You do like MK1. We played MK1 the other day. Let's run this back. Sheiky, thank you very, very much for that. That is a, thank you for killing it with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you very, very much. Do me a favor, Sheiky, and just type ! jacket by itself, and it will definitely add you in. It has to be individually. Bro, this character started skipping, like, mad animation frames just to secure that win. That's crazy. Yo, Bob, thank you for the Space Kitty stars, man. I appreciate that very, very much. This is going out to you. The itty bitty space kitties out in the spaces of the places. What up, Terry? How's your day going today? We got Games Plus. This is Mortal Kombat Complete. It's actually linked in the description for you, and it's in the 4 squares on Facebook, as long as I remember to put up the 4 squares. Which, did I? I didn't. But the 4 squares is up there now. You can get half off stars in the 4 squares. You find the link tree. Get all that good stuff. And Bob, thank you again. Don't forget, if you are dropping stars or super chats and you want to be involved in the jacket drawing at the end of the month, you have got to type ! jacket. The only reason I'm doing that now is so I know who wants to be involved. Some people are just here to support. Bro, these characters on this game go fucking so broken sometimes, just in the namesake of the computer being the computer. It's unbelievable. Yo, thank you for the flowers, Michael, and thank you. Rain wins. Bob, thank you for the 133 stars. I appreciate you very, very much. Michael, thank you for the flowers. I seen that out there. All right, let's get it. Let's go. This game is just dedicated to crushing your soul out there. All right, wait a minute. And also, those of you that help us achieve the Star Party Challenge, you can always pick our bonus games for you as well if you want to do any retro games or anything like that. Oh, nope. Excellent. I just answered you, games. I just answered you. Mortal Kombat Complete. It is linked in the description for you. Yes. No, this is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with the Super Nintendo audio by Billy Rodriguez, Fabian Arisp. Well done. Wait a minute. Yo, Kyle, what's going down, bro? Damn, man, what the fuck? Yo, Mr. Kyle Slazecki, welcome into the stream. Greetings and hello. Welcome into the show. You got new stage fatalities in this game too, which is absolutely tremendous. A really cool new feature on this. You got a couple new stage fatalities. I think there's 3, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I was looking at there. Rain got a lot of love in MK1. He's a little, I don't really like Rain in MK1. I don't like fighting against Rain at all in MK1. Most Rain players, I don't want to. I'm not gonna say brain dead. I'm not gonna say brain dead, but most Rain players on MK1 will go and run backwards. Oh no, you're good, my friend. Games. What's up, Christopher? Most Rain players on MK1 will just put up the water shield and run backwards and just throw their projectile like a maniac. And it's like 90% of Rain players, that's all their gameplay is throw up the projectile shield and run backwards like this. Like, imagine if I played this whole game just by running backwards the whole time, like... Like, this is why I don't play a lot of Mortal Kombat 1 on live stream, because it is a lot of this. It's a lot of like this, where it's just you go in the opposite direction, chasing down your opponent constantly. What up, Atari? Good to see you, legend. Mortal Kombat 1's a great game, but it can be hit or miss to watch. I'll put it that way, depending on who you're playing with. At a higher level, MK1, a lot of people are very afraid to get hit, rightfully so. But yeah, MK1, I've seen some pro comps that got absolutely destroyed in the comment section because of the corny gameplay that was being done. It makes for a miserable experience to look at. Alright, wait a minute. Alright, we got him, let's go. Nope. I knew he was gonna get me with that. It's cheese factor. Like, there is a certain element to damn it. Oh, he's playing different. He's not throwing his leg sweep out. It's very unique. Usually when you get knocked down like that, he throws out a leg sweep, which gives you an opportunity to counter back. He's playing very unique. Nope. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Yo, what up, KG? Welcome into the show. How you feeling today, legend? So what are y'all going to be getting for your Legacy collection? Yes, Shao Kahn's coming up next. Now, this is a tough fight. You don't have any special moves that work against him, so you're basically just running at him and doing your combos. He's got a frame you can jump through, but you got to be very tricky on it. And if he doesn't let you jump in, you're dead. Oh, he's playing like a fucking prick.
That was pathetic.
Oh, nice, KG. See, you have to jump through that frame right there, and it's a tight window, and if he doesn't let you in, you're dead. Because you can't do anything. You have no special moves that work on him. So, it is uphill battle against this Shao Kahn here. Thank God. Michael Flagg, that is going out to you, you legend. Thank you very, very much for looking for some rain out here today. A very good character on this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we're getting through this stream, don't forget this is the very last day to get yourself involved in the end of the month jacket drawing. If you want to be involved in that, if you've been a star sender this month or a super chatter this month and you want to be on the wheel, you have to type !jacket. I will be going through and adding to that wheel tonight. Demetrius, hail to the Lin Kuei. Great, great clan.
Hail to the Lin Kuei.
They do pretty much, KG. Anytime you notice anybody's referencing MK, they usually do reference MK3 costumes. It's interesting. MK2's beloved, but let's go over here so I don't cut this ending off. MK3 was peak MK, but they kind of lost me with some stuff, because they kind of like, there's some things that were a little uninspired. Like, you'd cut somebody in half and their arms would stay floating in midair next to their body, connected to nothing, you know, stuff like that. I was like, Chadwick, thank you for the like. Roy, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. Jeremy and Demetrius, thank you for the 50 stars. Score the Lin Kuei. I tell you what, to celebrate the Lin Kuei, thank you for dunking your 50 stars on the stream. I appreciate that for the Lin Kuei. And I appreciate you also, Little Kid Thunder. I was trying to find my other Lin Kuei screen. I don't know where it is. Oh, here you go. Cyrax's Lin Kuei. Thank you for another 50 stars. It's raining right now in Pennsylvania. You're up in the nexus of Headlockedgaming. Alright, so that is Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 variant on Super Nintendo with Super Nintendo audio. Now, I'm just going through playing different versions on here today. You want to try the Sega Genesis? Wait, that's Trilogy. Let's do Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with Sega Genesis audio. All right. Look at that Sega splash screen. So this is Mortal Kombat Complete. This is the only Mortal Kombat game that I have where I can literally, with the click of a button. There's 11 different games on this. So you got a bunch of different projects on this. This will have the Sega Genesis music on it. Fantastic game. My guy says for the Lin Kuei. I tell you what, Demetrius, this is going out to you. Did I pick single player? Yes, I did. Arcade Edition's very, very good. Alright, this is going out to TJ Ferguson and going out to Demetrius. Hail to the Lin Kuei. Oh, yeah. This is on Tag Team. That's what I didn't want. You can play this on Tag Team if you're a god. I mean, we're good, but we're not, There we go. I don't know why that wasn't working. Excellent. Epic Destroyer, cheers. Welcome into the show. I'm legendary. You're legendary. You're out here dropping the star love on me. Well, I swear I had another star screen for the Sub-Zero. Oh, I knew I had it. This is going out to you, Demetrius. For the Lin Kuei. Son of a bitch. I knew I had this screen.
Here we go. Thrusty.
Thank you, my friend. Don't forget, if you're showing the love on the stream and you're not in the jacket drawing, this is how I'm going to do the giveaways each month now. Exclamation point jacket into the chat. What up, Keenan? That way I know who wants to be involved and who's just trying to support. Where's the, okay. Trying to see the move list. I feel like I look like an old man on stream. I'm like, where's the move? Zooming in there. Now, tomorrow, first day of the next month, I'm going to be out of the office tomorrow at, I have to leave at 5 o'clock. So we got to come on at like 2 tomorrow. 2 or 3 or afterwards. I got a big doctor's appointment tomorrow night. So we're going to have to do it at a different time. Jumping all over the place. You seeing this? Excellent. I'm excited for the new McFarlane toys. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be cool.
My favorite character, Sub-Zero. Hail Lin Kuei.
For the Shirai Ryu. I like that they killed Scorpion's family and he didn't even come into the game. Can we take a second to appreciate that Hanzo Hasashi is not even in Mortal Kombat 1, and the only reference to Hanzo that we really have is that they've already killed his family? Because apparently him and his family wandered too close to the Lin Kuei headquarters, and so Smoke and the Lin Kuei offed his family, and then they kidnapped Sub-Zero to come live with, or they kidnapped Hanzo to come live with them. So that was nice. I mean, not really. Yo, this is going out to Demetrius. Your favorite character, Sub-Zero? Thank you for all the star love. That's a home run from your favorite character, Sub-Zero. Yo, my guy with the baseball. Allison, thank you for the share out there. I appreciate that. Thank you for the heart, I believe. Thank you, Allison, for the heart and the share out there. Appreciate you very, very much. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Keenan, what's going down? Oh, kicked him in the face. I remember when this move came into Mortal Kombat. They can still bring Hanzo into the fold. Like my thing that I would do if I was them is I would have everything turn out the way it did in the original timeline. Allison, thank you for the flowers. I appreciate that. I would have everything turn out exactly as it did in the old timeline. I would have, no matter what Liu Kang does, I would have Shao Kahn become Shao Kahn. You know, right now he's General Tsao's chicken, but he needs to be Shao Kahn, not General Shao. I would have Cyrax and Sector become full cyborgs. Them being chicks wouldn't even matter because they're going to get turned into full cyborgs. I would have every single bad thing that happened to the original characters happen to them again. Specifically, just to be like, oh, it's no matter what. Like, what's going to be is going to be no matter what. Earthrealm gets invaded. Shao Kahn becomes a big menace. Gonaga gets freed. Like, I don't know. But that's what I would do. Yeah, they did Scorpion dirty in the new timeline, but also they could take Scorpion. The new Scorpion is Kuai Liang, so this is how I would fix this. Right now, we have no Sub-Zero. We have... It's so confusing. Bihan is Sub-Zero, but he's dead, and he's not... Or he's not dead, he's just been magically turned into Noob Saibot by some dark magic. Kuai Liang is Scorpion. So what I would do is I would have somebody kill Kuai Liang. Scorpion's dead, and then Hanzo Hasashi could take up Kuai Liang's Scorpion attire, and Hanzo can become Scorpion. Then you somehow get the dark magic off of Bihan and make him come back to being Sub-Zero. Then you can have some dark magic overtake the soul of the fallen Kuai Liang and have Kuai Liang become Noob Saibot somehow. But it wouldn't make sense even, because you already had Noob Saibot once. The whole story is convoluted as fudge, man. They need to really, Bob, you heading back to work. Thank you for hanging out, brother. Thank you for the continued love and support. You ever wear your jacket to work, Bob? Probably not. That's probably for the best. Finisher. When you do the brutality, hold down, it will knock them up into the thing. So this version is giving you a taste of the Sega Genesis music. Now after this, we'll go to Mortal Kombat 3. What up, Stevie?
Fatality.
Bob?
Got to go back to work.
Thank you very, very much for coming in, Bob. Thank you for cooking with these stars. Can we get an extra like this again, please, one day? Yo, thank you, Bob. This is going out to you as well. Take some DJ Kitty with you back to work. This guy sucks. This guy's a whole pile of sucks. Yeah, I've been very protective of those. Yeah, I can tell you right now, just from wearing it on the stream and resting my arms on the arm pads on my chair, like my jackets have taken some wear and tear. Tell you what did take some wear and tear was my shoes at Combo Breaker. Those MK shoes, those custom Headlockedgaming shoes were wild. There we go, thank God. Which was my favorite? Mortal Kombat Deception Premium Edition, because Mortal Kombat Deception Premium Edition comes with Mortal Kombat 1 Arcade. So if you get Mortal Kombat Deception Premium Edition, you get the longest story mode of all time in Conquest mode. You get Mortal Kombat Deception, which has online that still works to this day. One of the best new bosses in history with Onaga. The longest story mode ever. An amazing crypt. Online play, chess combat, puzzle combat. Stage transitions, stage fatalities, death traps. I could write a book on why deception needs to be studied. It really does. What up, Edmar? Welcome into the stream. Shoosh. Excellent. Yeah, the premium edition on PS2. Yeah. Like, I mean, it was a crazy, and the bonuses, the bonus content on Deception was insane. I posted the Deception bonus content. Oh, damn, the game's fucking dying. I posted the Deception content. I never even finished. Like, I posted a bonus content like every day for 2 months.
Fatality.
Now you see why these games play so hard. These games go hard, man. They're simple, they're effective, they're fun. It's just crazy stuff. I feel like I'm missing something here. Bob, thank you again for the 66 stars. I do appreciate you very, very kindly. Welcome into the stream. Greetings in the low. I seen those flowers come in a second ago, Michael. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate those flowers, yo. There we go. Hey, thank you for the sub bomb. Appreciate that. Oh, baby. Oh, Michael, yo, 1 month, 1 year and 4 months as a sub? Yo, dude, thank you. Thank you very much. My official prediction for the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection release is October 10th, 2025. There's a reason for that, and it's very, very, I'll break it down for you. From a marketing perspective, if they release it on October 10th, 2025, that's 2 days after the 33rd anniversary of Mortal Kombat being released into the world. It's also going to be literally 2 weeks before the Mortal Kombat movie is released, so they'd have 2 straight weeks where they could advertise at the beginning of the game one of those big cards that pops up when you boot up the game that says, hey, you can go see the Mortal Kombat movie in 2 weeks. So that's why. Wins. Very good. Inside Nightwolf change. I feel like the animality be that's this Inside Nightwolf changed to a T-Rex. Sure thing. Yeah, UMK3 is better than regular MK3 because of the extra characters that we got. But that's the main reason I think October 10th, because the movie comes out October 24th, and that would give them 2 weeks to put Mortal Kombat, go see the MK movie at the beginning of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Yo, what up, Dopa? Welcome into the stream. And like I said, I've seen a lot of speculation. What are the final games? Are we going to be getting 3D era games on there? Are we getting Shaolin Monks? No. I guarantee you, I will promise you, more than likely, we don't get any of those. If anything, I think Deadly Alliance, being the Game Boy version, Game Boy Advance, being on there, I think is intentional as a segue to give players that first taste of what the 3D era might have been like. Because there's a whole bunch of players that are going to see Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on Game Boy Advance and go, huh, that's interesting. Wonder what the actual 3D titles are like. And that's a good place to leave off. What up, Chris with a C? Our champions in the room. How you doing, legend? Greetings and hello. Welcome into the show, my guy. How goes the afternoon? I appreciate you coming in to hang out with us on this beautiful Mortal Monday. Do I like MKX? I'm so sorry, Epic Destroyer. Well, yes, I do. I didn't get to experience it. I didn't get to grow a very big personal attachment to it during its life cycle because I was going through. I was out of Mortal Kombat X's life cycle with medical reasons. But it was a good game. I wish I would have played it with friends more. I tend to. You're staying in the airport? Nice. You got a flight delay. That's not nice. What flight are you on, brother? I can tell you some tricks there if you, depending on what flight you're on. I think it was Tournament Edition was not the most liked, but I didn't play any of them. I don't know. Nightmare, what's up, boss? All right, wait. All right. Wait. Well done. Yeah, but as far, what's this one? Look at his movement. Look at his movement. Oh, I see. I missed a lot of MKX's life cycle. Well, two things. MKX was released only on PS4 and the current Xbox at that time. Originally, it was going to be backwards compatible with the PS3. I pre-ordered the PS3 version, and I got a cool Mortal Kombat X pre-order card from Walmart. Now, I wish I still had that, because that, I believe, would be an amazing piece of collectible history. To have that Mortal Kombat X PS3 pre-order card, because they canceled it shortly after. And then I took the pre-order card back and got my money back. But hindsight being 2020, I wish I had kept it. But because I didn't have a PS4, I didn't get a chance to play it for a little bit. I kind of felt with Mortal Kombat X, I mean, the fighting of the game is if the game was released today, I would absolutely love it. I'll put it that way. Because now I'm more of a competitive fighter. The game, when it was released back in the day, I was more of a lore and more of a, you know, the way the game looks and was really a big factor to me. It still kind of is. I thought Mortal Kombat X was a great fighting game, but man, it was dark. And I don't mean dark as in foreboding, and not dark as in The Crow. I mean, like, The Crow was a dark movie, right? The original Crow. But imagine if The Crow was so dark visually that you could barely see anything that was going on. That's kind of how I felt about MKX. MKX was such a dark game overall. It felt like they took a graphic filter and just smeared over the whole game. Monday Raw starts at 6 o'clock tonight on Netflix. Why? Why is that? We might be starting our stream at 6 or 7 tomorrow night. I might be back. We might do 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Because I have to be out of the office tomorrow for some stuff. I have an appointment at 5:30 tomorrow that I have to be at. That's a new Fatal Ray. Yo, Raybar, welcome to the show. We're going to Vanilla Mortal Kombat 3 after this, and then we're going to count down to Mortal Kombat 2 and go to Mortal Kombat 1. Excellent. What up, Yak? Welcome into the show. Greetings and a ginormous hello. Don't forget, for all of you legends hanging out with us, we are going to be doing our jacket drawing tomorrow. If you've dropped a star or a super chat on the channel this month, make sure if you do want to be involved in this, you type !jacket as one word. It was dark, but like, dude, I gotta find the video. I did a video of Katana fighting Melina on MKX on the pit. And it was so dark that you have to literally like look at the video and go, okay, which one's Katana, which one's Melina? Because the blue and the purple, or the colors of the female ninjas were so washed out that even though they were blue and purple, you couldn't really tell. If they could just give us a graphic filter to change that, that would be amazing. But I did appreciate the dark, gritty visuals of it. No, I did. That was the thing. I remember doing that reel, and I remember looking at it going, well, I can't even make content off this game because it's so dark. MKX is some of the cleanest, yeah, and MKX had super clean bones. Like if you rip your mask off a Scorpion and you torch your opponent into a pile of flaming bones, the bones look like the bones from a medical student's classroom. Look like freshly made bones. There's no, but I believe it's funny if you do the Goro burn fatality on MKX, I believe those bones are burnt. I streamed MK11 for years. I used to stream MK11 almost every day. We got 5 years of MK11 content out on this channel on a regular basis. It was insane. We used to play MK11 like you would not believe. MK11, we had a dedicated day on Tuesday for Towers of Time. We did Saturdays were multiplayer days all the time. We had King of the Hills. We used to do King of the Hills on MKX, MK9, and everything like that. The problem with online stuff is you always have to have players, and there's not always available players. And the other thing is when you're playing with online players, sometimes people get salty, things like that. It's just, sometimes playing multiplayer, people don't show up. So offline tends to be easier. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was all three versions of Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Let's go check out Mortal Kombat 3 on this game. We have 11 different versions of this game on here, so let's jump into this. This is Vanilla Mortal Kombat 3, as you can see. And Michael wanted some Noob Saibot. I wish I had Noob Saibot on this right here. I tell you what, he would be an amazing character. Your YouTube profiles, Mega Man. He was a mega player back in the day, my friend. Who's good on this game? Cabal is the thumbnail, so I suppose we should play with Cabal, right? I did throw Cabal, giving him some credit in the thumbnail today. No. I used to play MK11 all the time. I think MK11 is not aging very well. I'm not on the camp. MK11, it had a great menu, it had a lot of features, it had great customization, but when you got into the actual match and the actual gameplay, I didn't really like it. And now that I got MK1 to compare it to, I don't like MK11 that much, I don't think. It's a fun game, but it's not. For me personally, I don't think MK11 was the fighting that I never got attracted to. MK11, I never played off camera. MK11, I didn't play off camera, ever. MK1, holy crap, dude. I play that game a toxic amount. Yo, Ray J64 celebrating 6 months as a member. That is massive. Thank you very, very much for that. Hold on, I am shocked. Shout out to Ray J64 Gaming. I prefer online gameplay, like, all the time. For a live show, I prefer offline because it's easier to focus. And for a social stream, I should say. For a social live stream, offline can be a little bit easier for keeping up with comments and chatting with viewers and stuff. Multiplayer is the most fun, though. AI in Mortal Kombat's never been fun. That's just my opinion. The most fun AI that I've ever played against was probably in Mortal Kombat. One of the most fun AIs, honestly, is Mortal Kombat 4. Mortal Kombat 1, 92 had some of the best AI, most fun AI to play against. Mortal Kombat 2, 1993 was nightmare fuel. Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, their AI was easily manipulatable. Ooh, yeah. At 32 degrees in England, nice. That's so nice. You're gonna get some ice. Oh, come on, bro. Must be nice to be the computer and just fucking exude. He just farts out damage. This character needs to be taken out of this game and patched. This is one of the two characters on this game that really need to be taken out and kind of patched out. Striker and what up, Level? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, Special Forces, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart about Mortal Kombat Special Forces. That game got immediate heat upon release for not being a Mortal Kombat arcade game as we were used to, and I was one of the arcade players that ripped it apart and said that game rightfully sucks. But if that game didn't have a Mortal Kombat name attached to it, it would have been considered a fine game. But people put it up against previous Mortal Kombats, and the same thing happened to Mortal Kombat 1 when Mortal Kombat 1 came out. Mortal Kombat 1 got bad word of mouth within the first week, and it didn't matter from that point on what happened. Once it got bad word of mouth, it was over. It was just over. It didn't matter. People will just believe what they hear, and that's it. They'll never even... Once you get such bad word of mouth, a lot of people won't ever even try the game. They'll just jump on the it sucks bandwagon. And a lot of people do that with Special Forces. I'd say a good portion of the Mortal Kombat community's never ever even played Special Forces. And they'll bury it and be like, oh, it sucks. Well, why does it suck? I heard it sucks. And that's all they can say. The same thing kind of happened with Mortal Kombat 1. It got bad. I've said it since it came out. Mortal Kombat 1 got Special Forces heat like right out of the gate. And once you get Special Forces heat, it's over. It doesn't matter at that point what happens. What's up, Terry? Yeah, story was cheesy. It was a story. Well, that's the thing. Nobody wanted the Special Forces. Mortal Kombat was always mystical and, you know, about portals, amulets, all that stuff. But when they get to, you know, you're just Jax fighting Kano, that was arguably some of the least interesting, least Mortal Kombat-y characters at the time. There wasn't any... The game does get mystical near the end. It really does. What up, Mick Diesel? Crap. Got him like that. Shaolin Monks was an awesome game. Really, truly was. Yo, Level, thank you for the heart, man. Chris, thank you for the heart on the stream. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us once again. Appreciate every single like, share, star, comment, sub that comes through the stream today. We are with Chris with a C as our champion on the stream. This is the last day of the month to get in on our end of the month star giveaways if you're interested. All right, let's go with this. Someone said, let's do Special Forces. I see what they were going for, but it was, just wasn't there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the stream. If you have dropped a star this month or you have dropped a super chat and you want to be involved in the jacket drawing, got to make sure you type !jacket to add your name to the wheel. It's automatic. The chat bot will add you. That is for our star senders and super chatters this month. If you are not in the wheel, type !jacket. It will add you to the wheel. I'm going through the super chat list and the star senders list tonight and making the wheel. There we go. Boom, boom. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what you mean. Epic. All the other games that are modded. It was a good... there was a lot of fun to be had in that special. Can I play Maskless sub next? He's a good character. Oh, fuck. I think you can run jump off that. I think I can. Wait. Let me see. No. I think I can jump. Board in your seat. I'll catch y'all later on. GG's. Your champion is getting ready to fly like Fujin. Be safe out there, Chris. Thank you very, very much, legend. Fatality. All right. Let's see. I'm just looking at the list. Excellent. All right, super duper. Cabal is an excellent fighter. What's up? What is going on? Mutt from Taco Town. Good to see you in the chat with us today. So this is vanilla MK3 right here with no ninjas at all. You just have the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Oh, nice. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Excellent. Cabal wins. Yo, Gabriel, thank you for the follow on the page. I appreciate you very, very much. That's another thing. People complained about the damage in the combos in Mortal Kombat 1 when it came out. They were like, oh, the game sucks because there's too high damage combos. It's just like Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 back in the day. I mean, we got 50% combos in UMK3 all over the place. We're doing well, Terry. Oh, nice, Starlight. That's cool stuff. Cabal wins. Fatality. Yeah, but anybody that's been on the channel for a year, you've heard me say that about MK1. It got Special Forces heat immediately, and Special Forces got heat immediately back in the day because of multiple reasons. One, it was nothing like the arcade games we were used to, so it immediately got slapped with the trash label. Because it wasn't the arcade games we were used to. Then two, it got slapped with the trash label because it was with Jax and Kano, who was the more cityscape, you know, Earthrealm type characters. Nothing really mystical or anything about that. The game also was not the original version that was planned. They originally had a different version of Special Forces planned. The one that we got was rushed out, and it was a completely different version than what they had planned out. But for what the game is, like, and this is why I say, like, I used to say Special Forces was a trash game too, until I sat down and played it, and I realized, like, oh, it's actually just, if it's fine, like, there's, I mean, it's you just gotta learn the game. I mean, it's kind of empty in certain spots, but like, if it wasn't slapped with a Mortal Kombat name on the title, it's a fine adventure game. It really truly is. Us millennials never use auto moves and auto super moves. All the moves are manual. This is true. This is true. This is going out to you. Thank you very, very much. You're making Liu Kang dance. Every star makes Liu Kang dance a little bit more. Look how ripped he is right there. Bro's got a six-pack like for days. Bro is jacked. Yeah, see, some people were into the cityscape thing, but, like, you know, Special Forces just got... Like, a lot of people hated Mythologies, too, for the difficulty, which is a really weird reason to hate a game. I used to hate it, too, for the difficulty, but I just learned it. What up, Mitch? Top of the day, bottom of the morning, middle of the afternoon. Legend, good to see you. Demetrius, thank you again for the 50 stars, brother. Are we talking pizza? What kind of pizza we get? She got some amazing ROM hacks. Got a dumb question, Shiki. Is that all Type C coding? Or is that something else? I don't know if Michael Myers comes in. I don't know if they want Michael Myers to come in. Or I don't know if the team for Michael Myers wants him to come in. I believe, what up, Payron? I believe the Michael Myers team was approached, and I believe for whatever reason they didn't do it. So I want to say that they shut it down. I don't know. I believe around hardest part about it was turning directions. I got a mod that's part of our PlayStation Classic that we give away sometimes. I might bring that back next month too. But I have the turnaround version on, there's a modded version of Mythologies where it auto-turns you. That version's hard as hell. If you're used to the one, if you're used to the original and you play the one that turns you around automatically, holy fuck, it's hard. Mitch, how's your day going, boss? Steven's in the stream. All right, let's go. Mike Myers. Well, there was rumors he was. They were approached for Mortal Kombat 11, but single input for special moves. But if you're only casual and offline play, if they added it for casual and offline play, oh, for the Legacy Collection. I mean, if it's for offline play, I don't care. But I'll tell you right now, those ports, like, they're going to be one-to-one. It's a historical preservation of those games. I'm not expecting any. We might get save states. My official prediction is one-to-one recreations of the games. We're probably going to get save states. We might even get a rewind feature, but I don't think we get anything beyond that. Excellent. So when the new game comes out, I think we might get a rewind. Maybe we get some save states available to make the games easier for players, but I don't think we're going to be getting any... There we go. No! Yo, what up, Robbie W? Good to see you, man. Been playing Mortal Kombat Gold with the widescreen patch. How great does that look? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, wait a minute. Nope. Got him. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last stream of the month. And like I've said multiple times today, if you have dropped a star or a super chat this month and you want to be in our giveaway for the end of the month as a thank you to you star senders and super chatters for this jacket right here, one of these two jackets, winner gets to choose. If you have dropped a star or a super chat, just type !jacket into the chat. My chat bot will add you to the wheel. That is how I know you want in the wheel. Some people want to just drop stars and super chat to support, and they don't want to be in the giveaways. So this is how I know who wants to be involved. What feature of MK Legacy am I most excited for? It being online with not being awful versions. That's what I'm excited for, because Mortal Kombat's previous versions of all these games have not been very good. Legacy or Arcade Collection was a little bit problematic. Alright, so we started with UMK3, the regular version, then we went to the Super Nintendo version, then we went to the Sega version. That was vanilla vanilla MK3. We're going to hop over to MK2 with combos, and we're going to check out MK2 with combos, and we have a Sega Genesis audio version of this. We'll see how we go on this, and this is kind of what it's going to be like to play the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection in a way. Y'all want to do some secret characters? Let's do it. Sorry, I'm going to circle back and hopefully get some sub on the... I'm wondering if they're not leaving on... What if we don't get Trilogy at all? I bet we... I mean, I'm willing to bet we do, but imagine if they couldn't add Trilogy to the thing. Yo, Moody, Cabal or Kebab? I like Kebab. Outstanding. Moody, thank you very, very kindly. Honestly, you're not the first person to ask for Kill Bill Girl. Yo, Cabal or Kebab? I wouldn't mind a kebab today. Thank you for the mega powerful super chat. Moody, this is going out to you. Man, the power! I feel the power, yeah. All right, dig it, let's go. Well, what if they knew that this is just fan theory speculation, okay? What if they couldn't get Mortal Kombat Trilogy and they didn't want to announce the Legacy Collection without Trilogy because they knew people would get upset? So what if they just hid 4 mystery games to delay announcing that there's no Trilogy? No, you couldn't run in this. If Mortal Kombat Deception, if there was online Deception, it would be a boon for humanity. Yes, it really truly would. Mortal Kombat Deception online would help the world heal. It really truly honestly would. This is going out to my friend. Thank you again, Moody, for the super chat coming through. It has begun. Johnny Cage is a pile of nightmare fuel on this game, just so you know. Oh, crap. There we go. Yeah. Now, I'll slide this in here because it'll go under the radar in the stream for a clip. Allison, take it for 50 stars. I correctly predicted by name the Legacy Collection on Twitter 6 months before it was announced. I correctly even tweeted back to Mortal Kombat 1 after Mortal Kombat 1 announced that it was wrapping up. I said on Twitter, in response, I said, thank you for the game, GG's, thank you for Ashura in MK1. Now we begin the speculation of what's next. Are y'all gonna drop the Mortal Kombat 1 sequel or the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection? Once again, I name dropped it before the game was announced on Twitter. I said, what's next? Are y'all gonna release the Mortal Kombat 1 sequel or the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, which everybody's waiting for? And then they announced it about 2 weeks later. Now, where am I going with this? Allison, thank you so very much for your 50 stars. Thank you very kindly. This is going out to you. Exclamation point jacket, Moody. Exclamation point jacket will throw you right in that wheel. Yo, Katari, I'm going to BRH, my friend. I'm going to be right here. But what I'm getting at is I believe fully and honestly that after we get this Legacy Collection, the 3D era games, Armageddon, Deadly Alliance, Deception, will come out as their own collection. So that's what I think. I think Mortal Kombat Trilogy, the name just resounds with Mortal Kombat fans, and I think releasing a game called the Mortal Kombat 3D Trilogy would really be a big boom for them. So I think the Mortal Kombat 3D games are going to be resoluted for themselves to be a standalone 3D trilogy, and I think it'll be called the Mortal Kombat 3D Trilogy. That's my official next prediction. So we'll see how that prediction pans out. The Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection panned out pretty good, even down to the darn name. And if you're not following me on Twitter, make sure you're following me on Twitter. And if you are on Twitter and you follow Mortal Kombat, if you go to the announcement that Mortal Kombat was done, you will see my tweet where I said, yo, thanks for the game, thanks for Osher. Now we begin the speculation. What's coming next? Is it the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection? Wink, wink. And I even said, I think I know what's coming next. And I tweeted a picture of the Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars going, I love it when a plan comes together. Trilogy, I think, has to be part of this collection. I don't know how they get around not doing it. If they don't, the reaction from the community is going to be hilarious. And I'm going to laugh my ever-loving ass off if it's not on there. Now, you're talking to somebody that, listen, there's ways we could play Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I promise y'all, if we don't get Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I'll bring to the world how you can play Mortal Kombat Trilogy online currently. There's a program called Arcadia. It's in German or some Russian, but it is, you can play Trilogy online. But you know, I don't know. We might not get Trilogy, but I definitely think we're not getting Deadly Alliance or Deception or Armageddon just yet, 'cause those games are massive. And they would actually be shooting themselves in the foot releasing those games on any collection other than their own collection. And a great way to leave off on the Legacy Collection is to give players that little tease of Deadly Alliance on Game Boy Advance. So they can go, oh, this is what the 3D era was kind of like. Oh, okay. This is how cool Deadly Alliance is on handheld. How cool would it be to actually play it? And also, Deadly Alliance on Game Boy Advance has a crypt, so it would give players an idea of what the crypt is on 3D era Mortal Kombat. But if Mortal Kombat Trilogy's not on there, man, that's going to be quite something. Lewis, what's up, buddy? Welcome into the show. Greetings and a giant hello. Don't forget, tomorrow, my friends, we're either going to have to we might come on around like 7 or 8. I got something that's keeping me out. I got a big appointment tomorrow. And I got to be out of my house at 5 o'clock, so, and I got to be somewhere at 5:30 for an appointment at 6. Oh, shit. There we go, we got her. So we started today on Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3's roster, then we went to the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 version with Super Nintendo and the audio, then we went to the one with Sega Genesis audio, then we went to MK3 Vanilla, with the regular audio. Now we're on Mortal Kombat 2 with the regular audio, but combos turned on. So Mortal Kombat Complete is in its own way very similar to what the Legacy Collection is going to be. You'll be able to experience Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo audio. You're justifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in. Is that good or bad? That can be good or bad. What up, Julius? How you doing, my friend? Mark, you want the late stream? It'd be easier for me to do. I don't know how this test's gonna go, though. So, might need to do it ahead of time. Open world Mortal Kombat would be very good. Really, really, truly would. Julius, what's up, boss? Toasty! Oh! You're on Fightcade, Julius? Yo, what's your name on Fightcade? Today's Cody Rhodes' birthday? Wow. Happy birthday to Stardust. It's crazy. It's my favorite Mugen. It's probably one of them.
Fatality.
Only because you got 11 games here in one package. So you got 11 games in one package. I mean, you can't beat that. That's just awesome. Here we go. Wait. Damn it, Liu Kang. Yeah, that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see an open world Mortal Kombat where we're just walking around. And imagine an open world Mortal Kombat where we're all bringing up our characters and you can just walk around, punch anybody in the face, and that'll initiate Mortal Kombat. At any moment in time, you can walk around open world Mortal Kombat, punch somebody in the face. It'd be just like PlayStation Home or GTA 5, but with Mortal Kombat characters. They already did something like that with MK versus D, with WB Universe, something like that. There we go. Thank you, Jason. Yes, we do upload on a regular basis. Yes, that's what us YouTubers do. We do put up new videos on a regular basis. Oh, it's a Macho Man Randy Savage line. Nice. Online multiplayer for the old games? Yes. Alexander, welcome in. Good to see you. Come here. Wait a minute. Now, Jax on MK2 is a little bit spicy, but he's not that bad. He's actually got a run that we can take advantage of.
Smoke wins.
Give me a second. Alright, we're good. A new open world. PlayStation Home's been dead for years. Yeah, a bunch of perviness killed it. PlayStation Home was amazing. Yeah, DC Universe. Yeah. That's... Well, the only reason I mentioned that is because that game's been around for like 500 years now. It was on PS3 for free. It was on PS4. It's on PS5. I don't know how the game's still alive. I dream about supporting a Mortal Kombat game like we supported MK Mobile, for fuck's sakes. Bro, I can't even move out of this. This is ridiculous. He kept me locked in this weird animation. I'm gonna have to flawless victory him right here. That's what I mean. It's so strange. Like, that game must be massive. Outstanding. Yes, that is correct, Jason. Done and done. What's up, Alexander? How's your day going? Welcome to the show. Yeah, there's gonna be online for it. You will have online for it. Absolutely. Yo, Julius, thank you for the heart on the show. Appreciate you, yo. Scorpion's one of the tougher characters on this game. MK2 Sprites goes pretty wacky on this for whatever reason. Oh. There we go. We got him. Excellent. Volume turned up on this? No. Huh, that's weird. Lock in. Kyle, what's up, boss? How you doing, my friend? Smoke. By the way, Kyle, thank you for the 100 stars. By the way, if you're a VIP supporter on Headlockedgaming, recently I went back and I posted the clip of an old, it was 420 of, speaking of smoke, so it was 420 of 2022, I believe. I posted a clip of this recently. I did a stream on 420 a couple years back where I did it on my laptop, and the overlay looked exactly the same, except I was sitting on my couch and I green screened in my gaming chair, and throughout the stream I was flicking my gaming chair off and on to mess with people on 420. It was tremendous stream. I had a lot of fun doing that stream too, but there's a clip of that in the Headlockedgaming supporter squad. Yo, Kyle, thank you for the 100 stars. I appreciate you. Wish these were on console, but unfortunately, yes, it would be a lawsuit war. This is Mugen, Jason. You have access to 11 different projects on this game, which is tremendous stuff. Allison, thank you very much. How were the cats when you got back? Were they all happy to see you? Did they swarm you like a, Come on. Now, this is Lin Kuei versus Lin Kuei. Oh, Joe, you were up at the, that was up in, I almost went to that. I had a lot of viewers that were up there. You probably saw one of our viewers up there wearing the HLG staff jacket, actually. If you were at that event, you saw somebody wearing a badass Scorpion jacket. That was one of our viewers that was there. One of our viewers actually wore that up to the event. He actually got Master Daniel Pacina to sign the jacket, too, I believe. Did I mercy this dude? I guess not. Alright, that was my fault. Oops. Uh-oh. He's waking up. He's waking up. Kyle, thank you for the 100 stars. Kyle, I don't know if you're in the wheel yet, brother. Don't forget, if you drop stars on the channel this month and you want to be involved in our end of the month drawing tomorrow for the jackets, type !jacket as one word. If you've dropped a super chat or you've dropped bits on the channel this month, type !jacket. My chat bot will add you directly into the jacket drawing. And that is what I'm making the wheel off of. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Now that's seasonal too. As long as I can get the jacket, as long as I can get it. So there's two different jackets here. As long as I can get them, I can get them. But they are subject to go away at any point in time. Now, the one that get over here jacket, wow, we couldn't get our hands on it. My guy couldn't do that for like 6 months, but it came back. So there's 11 different projects on this game. That's why I think this game is very similar to Legacy Collection, because this has Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Yo, thank you, Epic Destroyer. I like your name. Lenny Hidden yelled at us for about 10 minutes, and Princess Kitty was lovely for about a minute, and then ignored us. About a minute and a half. Nice. What up, Kel? How you doing, my friend? Brutality. But yeah, these games are interesting because of how they do that. Like this is 11 different Mortal Kombat projects. You got Sega Genesis audio in some games, Super Nintendo audio. You got Mortal Kombat 1 in... Oh, jeez, cat. Woo! Yo, this cat scared the hell out of me. Oh. Bro, Taki just came up behind me and made a meowing noise I've never heard, and it sounded like a demon. What's up, you little demon? Okay, Kitty's on the desk. Good lord, that scared the hell out of me. My heart isn't strong enough. Come on, Taki, hang on, your butt's in the way. You got a big booty. You got a big booty and I can't lie. There we go. Hang on, I'm trying to turn on the webcam for y'all. Where is it? And the fuck is going on here? Oh, desk cam. There it is. That ain't it. There, champ. Is this it? Yes. Look at that booty. Right there. Hey, thank you very much going out to T-Sub for the Taki Treats super chat. I appreciate that very, very kindly. This is going out to you. Some itty-bitty metal kitties. Type what, you phased out? I do that sometimes, my friend. Especially in my old age, Kyle. Type !jacket if you want to be involved in the jacket drawing this month. It's just so I can tell who wants to be involved and who wants to just support. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that very, very much, T-Sub. But yeah, this I thought would be good for a Legacy Collection hype. Oh, I turned off Taki's, son of a bitch. Oh, what the fuck is going on? No, no, that's the con. Where's the kitty? Where's cat cam? There you go, Taki's cat cam. I got it, there we go. All right. Yeah, but you got 11 different projects on here, so this does really bring back some, kind of a preview of what we could be looking at. Taki, you can't have no treats right now, bud. You want some treats, kitty? Yeah, you do? Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen of the stream, should we give our cat some treats? I'll leave it up to the chat. This is for Taki. I mean, T-Sub just sent us some treats. All right. Taki, this is courtesy of T-Sub. More love from my favorite stream and #1 stream. Yo, thank you, Kyle. All right. We need to have a Daryl and Fate and me all right off. Just a podcast of the three of us saying all right to each other. Hear me out, a podcast with me, Fate, and Daryl, where y'all send in questions and we all answer them on stream, and all we do is answer them with all right. I think that'd be a good stream right there. This is going out to Kyle Chi Black. Thank you, my brother. A Reaper Bean treat? Nah, I'm about to break out. I'm about to give up on his diet. I don't know what to do. He doesn't allow me to do it. Like, he's got me down to a science. He's a very smart cat. He knows how to manipulate my feelings. The cat's playing 5D chess with your boy. Oh my god, with this character. What are you looking at, Taki? You seeing ghosts? Who's Red Robin? Red Robin was introduced in Mortal Kombat 2 fighting game manual, which was it was a fighting game guide. It was done by James M.K. Fink, and I believe Red Robin was put in the game as a secret rumored character as a troll, because back in the day they used to do that. There was good information and wrong information out there, and that was part of the fun of Mortal Kombat back in the day. Like back in the day, we had rumors of a red ninja in Mortal Kombat 1. Turned out to be false, but that was the beginning of the Ermac rumors. Oh, Allison, thank you. Come here! Are you ready to jump into your stroller, bud?
Waving hand emoji, cat emoji.
Go ahead, buddy. You want to jump in your stroller again? Is that what we're doing?
Fatality.
Allison, thank you very, very much for the star love. I do appreciate that. Kindly, Allison says, for Taki. Allison, thank you very, very kindly. That is not what I wanted to hit. I wanted to hit this. Thank you very, very much, Allison. I do appreciate you. Thank you kindly. All right, here we go. Now, we have not checked out Mortal Kombat Trilogy on this game. We're going to go to Mortal Kombat 1 after this, and then we can go finish up with Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I think, because that will be... I think we get Trilogy. I think we're going to get the 64 version, though. Although Trilogy's hard to emulate, so I don't really know. You going to jump into your stroller, buddy? Okay. Was there, well, error macro is what it said in the move list. See, I didn't know. Shiki actually told me that the error macro counter, and I did hear this, I just realized right now, I did hear this before. So even if we get access to the, we're going to get access to the EJB menu, I guarantee you, but it's not going to have the error mac counter, because that was removed. The countdown to Monday Night Raw has already started on that. Is there something important happening on Monday Night Raw tonight, or is there just... What, Taki? You want to go in your stroller? We can't go in your stroller, bud. My gosh, don't forget, the stream's going to be at a different time tomorrow. I have to go to a medical appointment tomorrow, so... Tis what it is. I got to be there at 5 o'clock for an appointment at 5:30. So we're going to do the stream either when I get back or beforehand. Probably when I get back. Unless it doesn't go well. That was pathetic. Tony Storm, sign me up all day, every day. Yeah, what Shiki Baby says. You want Liu Kang's brother? Why? What's going on Monday Night Raw tonight? Is there anything exciting? What up, Taki? Where you at? What? You got food and you got water? What do you need? I just gave you food, but you're on your second can today. Chonky. Nice, in a Yugi. That's fantastic. I haven't watched Raw in a very long time. I just don't have time to watch Monday Night Raw anymore. I don't have time to like sit down and watch like 2 hours of TV usually, but usually I'm doing stuff. When is Legacy Collection coming out? I would say October 10th, 2025 is my official prediction. We'll find out if I'm right about that though. If they were to release the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on October 10th, 2025, that would give them 2 weeks to put a card at the beginning of the screen. When you turn on Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, it would give them 2 weeks to put a card on there. Come on, bud. You can't go outside right now. But it would give them 2 weeks to put up a card just like this. Imagine when you boot up the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, you're greeted with a screen like this that says you have 2 weeks to get ready to go see the Mortal Kombat movie in theaters. Also, if they release it October 10th, 2025, it would be 2 days after the 33rd anniversary of Mortal Kombat, which they haven't even mentioned yet. You know, it's important to mention that you got a game coming up around the 33rd anniversary of Mortal Kombat, I would say. All right, this Mortal Kombat Armageddon leaderboard, or Mortal Kombat Armageddon online lobby we're in here in case anybody pops in. So we started out with UMK3. We went to UMK3 with Super Nintendo audio. Then we did Sega audio. Then we went to vanilla MK3. We did MK2. We're going to go to MK1 with combos now. Play with some Raiden. No, Taki, you've had too many treats. Yes, the cast of the Street Fighter movie is going crazy. Absolutely crazy. No, buddy, the drawer's closed. The drawer of treats is closed, my love. There you go. Give everybody on the stream your chocolate starfish there, bud. My gosh. There we go. We got him. And there goes Taki into his stroller. Look at him. If you see him right there, he's about to go into it. Oh, whoa. He's got a midair fireball on this? It'd be nice to release on a Monday, but you gotta remember, these companies don't really care about nostalgia like we do. So, my original predictions were September 5th, September 9th, or September 12th, based on Mortal Monday stuff. But international releases usually happen on, I think, Friday. There's a number of reasons I settled on October 10th, and I think October 10th is probably what we're gonna look at. Because it'd tie right into the movie. And also, imagine if, keep in mind, if the Legacy Collection comes out 2 weeks before the movie, then they can go to the movie theater and they can have the movie itself have an advertisement for Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection right at the beginning of the movie or at the end of the movie, whatever. And it would be, you know, they'll knock it out like that. All right, man. All right, there we go. See, there goes the cat. He just hopped into a stroller. He's done for the day. No. Nope. Damn, she's going crazy. Excellent. What up, Taki? Go ahead and lay down, bud. We'll go for a walk soon, kitty. Nice reversal by Sonya. There we go, we got it. This MK1, there's a Mortal Kombat arcade hack called Mortal Kombat Arcade Turbo that is really, really fun. We'll go in a minute, buddy. We can't go for a walk right now, cat. Come here. You want to sit next to me in your stroller while I do the stream? Oh, there you go, bud. What up, XCBK boss? Welcome into the show. Taki is a child. Yes, Taki's a full-fledged baby. Oh, absolutely, Nicholas. I appreciate you, legend. Oh, shit with the bar. There we go. Wait. There we go. All right. Nope. You're hyped for Monday Night Raw? That's fantastic. Nobody's told me. Is there a reason we're hyped for Monday Night Raw tonight? Is it something going on, or is it just Monday Night Raw? This Liu Kang on this version is basically you're going to chip damage him all the way through. He does not have a lot of stuff that you're going to be fighting against, so... Oh, sugar Bob. Alright, wait a minute, Bob. I see you, Taki. I see you. This is literally going to be chip damage all the way through, for the most part, against Liu Kang. He's a nightmare fuel character. He even stuttered the game right there. Oh, Taki's back up on the desk. What's up, buddy? No, you're not getting more treats, bud. This character doesn't let you get any hits on him. He just doesn't. The AI is just so cracked with Liu Kang. It's insane. Like, if you get a hit on Liu Kang on this game, you're an absolute god. I don't know what this game expects of you. It's so just... Look at this AI. Look at this. Look at this. Yes, it was. Extra DC, welcome into the stream. Shiggy Baby Katari looking good with the member shields over there.
Fatality.
Fatality. There we go. We got it. Cheers on that. Terry looking good with the member shield over there. Allison looking great with the member shield over there. Cheers to you members on Facebook and YouTube. Kel looking good with the member shield. Don't forget to check for a free gifted membership down below in the chat on Facebook by going into the 4 squares. What's next to the star icon? You're going to see 4 squares. Click in there and see if you have a free gifted membership waiting. Sub-Zero and Scorpion are 2 nasty characters on this game. Like, I mean, broken nasty. You see the screen tear right there? As we were jumping in, the screen tear was serious. Basically, Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero are 3 of the toughest characters on this game that you're basically just chip damaging. Wow, are you fucking serious? Excuse me. All right, lock in. Oh, Chris with a C with a massive 10 gifted memberships on the stream. Yeah, that's Scorpion, that asshole. This guy's a fucking douche. Yo, Wrestling Soup's #1 fan? No way, dude. Holy crap, I didn't know. Wow. Hey, Chris with a C, thank you for the 10 gifted memberships over on YouTube. That is massive. Wrestling Soup's #1 fan. That is really cool. Wrestling Soup's #1 fan. If you're in here, shout yourself out. Hey, Chris with a C, coming from, that's up in the sky. My guy is dropping love from 10,000 feet in the air. Thank you for the support. Yo, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you kindly on that. This is going out to you. We got a sub party in here now. Oh, it's the fallout from Night of Champions. Oh shit, I should probably watch it because I don't know what happened. Yo, this is going out to you, man. Thank you very, very much. We got my friend Darkstar dodging it like I dodged those MK1 players with Wi-Fi. You'll get one soon, Darkstar, don't you worry. Chris, again, thank you for the support. Taki, what's going on? Are you hungry for watermelon like this doggo's eating? This cat's going crazy. Parzi Legends, thank you for becoming a member. Chris, that's huge, brother. Thank you so very much for loving the sport. Welcome into the Headlock Squad. If you don't know what Wrestling Soup is, it's a great podcast. Oh no. Motherfuck. It's a duck, did you hear me? Man, I'm gonna bust out the duck references today. Hey, Red, don't forget to check out the Buttercream Gang, man. I checked that out the other day, and if you haven't seen Hellraiser, that's actually a pretty good one, too. Come here, Taki. Do I need to hold you on stream? Come here. Come here. What's the problem? I don't know what you need. All right, you're just making fusses. All right. So all the cat does here, he just lives to meow. I'm surprised Cat hasn't lost his voice yet. Bro just meows constantly, unless I'm holding him or... I'm trying to find a, if anybody wants to help me find, there's one episode of Roddy Piper's podcast I'm trying to locate. Roddy Piper used to have a podcast, I think on a podcast platform called Podcast One, I think is what it was called. And right before Roddy Piper passed away, he had a segment where I think it was Will Sasso did a impersonation of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I want to say this, we don't know what happened, but Roddy Piper had a segment on his podcast where they kind of made fun of Austin. This may have been around, I don't know if there was something going on, but no, this was a podcast. So this was right around when Podcast One was starting out. Stone Cold had a podcast on Podcast One, and so did Roddy Piper. And they said something about Stone Cold, and the very next week, Roddy Piper's podcast was canceled off of Podcast One. He passed away shortly after that. But my point is I'm looking for this podcast, because if you've not heard Will Sasso's impersonation of... It's the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. He had Will Sasso on there doing an impersonation of Stone Cold, and it was the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. And Stone Cold, I think, was legitimately mad about it. But it was so spot on, it was tremendous, it was hilarious. But Roddy Piper's podcast was hilarious. I've never seen They Live, I need to see that movie. Oh, really? WWE Speed? What happened to I Show Speed? He didn't do more with the company? Oh, Bruce Lee, welcome into the stream. Is this the real Bruce Lee? No, wait, real Bruce Lee's dead. Never mind. Bruce Lee, welcome into the show. How are you doing today, yo? This is a mod. This is a mod. Will Sasso with Steve Austin on Triple It versus Triple H on Mad TV. Bro, it was one of the funniest things I've ever listened to. And we don't know, but he always said, Piper always thought that Stone Cold got his podcast canceled over that on Podcast One. Rating his dress like a psilocybin magic mushroom. Don't ask me how I know how to pronounce psilocybin, but anyway. Yeah, he was, and it was a fantastic impression, but I think it was whatever he said, because there was something going on with Austin at the time. Austin had done something. It wasn't like the walkout. The walkout, maybe it was that he talked about the walkout. It was something, it was the way, it was whatever Will Sasso had discussed as his, when Will was on the Roddy Piper podcast, and he did his impersonation of Austin, he impersonated him saying some stuff or did some things that Austin didn't like, I think. Don't 100% remember, but, because it wasn't just his standard stuff. I want to say he touched on Austin walking out that one time. Yeah, I seen Cody won that. Yo, this game goes hard. There's also the where you can play with Reptile. I mean, you got MK1 with Reptile. That's amazing stuff.
Fatality.
Come on, Taki. What you got going on, bud? You just locked in, sitting here staring at me. Okay, there you go. Lay down my desk ornament. Look at him. He's locked in. He's freaking out on something. He's like, something's out there. Something needs to be investigated. This is why he's freaking out. He wants to go outside for his walk. Yeah, he sees something outside. I opened the window for him so he can kind of take a look outside sometimes, too. Reptile wins. Yo, Chris with a C with a very generous 10 gifted memberships. Chris, are you up in the air? What's up, Daryl? How you doing, legend? Did you see my Special Forces video? Jade Cargill's. I like Jade. She's a good worker. Daryl, how you doing, legend? Welcome into the show. Greetings and a ginormous hello. You know, Daryl, there's not a lot of Fightcade players active at my active gameplay hours. It's interesting. A lot of people on Fightcade 24 hours a day, but shockingly, there's not a lot of Fightcade players active at 5 o'clock in the morning. It's hit or miss at those hours. I can tell you who's on at 5 a.m. There's Newbies on. Marinol's on. Marinol wasn't playing though. Almost backing out now. Nice, my friend. Yo, those flights are fun, dude. I love flying now. I used to hate it. I'll always love flying now because I fly with no Wi-Fi. That way I... Damn, bro. I fly with no Wi-Fi. That way I can disconnect from the world. There we go. Okay. Look at these combos. Oh, got him. No! Can't do that either. So, Daryl, we're going through this today. It will all change once Legacy on console. Supposed to be day and night. I think so, too. Yeah, well, this is... Yeah, we got Reptile on that on... not like this, because in Mortal Kombat 1 Katsari, this is how Reptile was in Mortal Kombat 1 Arcade. He didn't get his own... He didn't even get his own name until Mortal Kombat 2. In Mortal Kombat 1, Reptile had no name in the health bar in the pit, and he had none of his own moves. He had Sub-Zero and Scorpion's moves. And we started today on MK3, UMK3 roster, the regular version. Then we did the Super Nintendo audio version. Then we did the Sega Genesis audio version, UMK3. Then we did vanilla MK3 roster. Then we did MK2 with the combos on. Now we're doing MK1 with the combos on. And then we're going to wrap up with Mortal Kombat Trilogy, because we're still debating on whether Trilogy comes in. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, if we do, I'm thinking we get the 64 versions. I don't know. As far as like going anywhere past where we're at in the Legacy Collection, we're not going to be getting. I don't think we're getting Deception, Deadly Alliance, Armageddon, or Shaolin Monks, or any of those. Those are all large games. I would dare say that Shaolin Monks, Mortal Kombat Mythology, Sub-Zero, Special Forces, they could actually go for their own Mortal Kombat. What's up, Genova? And they could go for their own Mortal Kombat. How you doing, Genova? Welcome to the show. Give me a hug. They could go for their own release. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit. Got him. Allison, thank you for hanging out. Welcome back home. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I hope the kitties are very, very sweet to you. Oh, thank you for the 50 stars.
Gotta go. Y'all have a good one. Take care.
Sega Genesis had Shara Reptile. A female reptile looked like Sonya. Yes. Now, who can tell me how you get to that character? The green Sonya that is on Sega Genesis. Who can tell me how to do that? You have to do a very specific thing to get to the green version of Sonya on that game. Allison, thank you very much for your star, love. We're going to get Taki some bubbles. And don't forget, tomorrow, different stream time. I don't know what time we're going to be on, but I have some I got an appointment tomorrow that I got to go to for the doctors. Oh, you kicked me? Oh, you little son of a bitch. Let's go. All right, wait. Get over here. My official prediction, though, is that we're going to get the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. They're going to end it with Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on Game Boy Advance, because I think that's their tease of where we're going afterwards. I think that's their segue. That's the bridge. That's the, you know when you go up on a bridge and you go about halfway over and you can't see what's on the other side? I think that's where Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance on Game Boy Advance is leaving us. It's taking us right to the top of the bridge, where we're like, okay, where do we go from here? And then where we're going from here is going to be, yeah, James, it's awesome. I think where we go after the Legacy Collection is we go to the Mortal Kombat 3D Trilogy. And then I think if you want even if you want to dig deeper on that, I think we go to Mortal Kombat Adventure Collection later. Oh yeah, Genova, absolutely. Alright, so let's go back into Mortal Kombat Complete. That's the Mortal Kombat Armageddon lobby right there, in case anybody comes in. We do have Mortal Kombat Trilogy, very rumored to be coming. Yeah, I can help you, absolutely. Yeah, if you're trying to order the towers out, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're gonna... Oh, whoa, 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 I don't want to do that, bum. Hold on. A little fast right there. Alright, let's go. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Star Party's that time of the stream. Star Party bonus today, if we get to a Star Party, is going to be Mortal Kombat 1 tournaments. We can open up a King of the Hill. We can do Fightcade with you legends. Let's see here. Ermac? Terry's looking for Raiden. We'll go with Raiden on... Oh my gosh, why is this clicking? See, that might be my controller. It feels like there's turbo turned on here, but it's not. Maybe I do need to get my controller switched out. Yeah, the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection coming out soon. So when the Legacy Collection comes out, I think we're going to be... I think that we're not going to be getting like Shaolin Monks or Deadly Alliance or Deception or Armageddon on those. That's just too much. That's just too much. It really is. You looking for Jax? When we die, we got to go to Jax. Jax got little T-Rex arms, but I will beat the game with Jax. It's going to be a struggle street. What up, Woodland? Nah, no release date yet. No release date yet. But we will find out soon what the release date is. Nope. Rubber-dubber-da! Alright, wait a minute. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We shimmying and shaking and baking. Johnny stole my car! Oh, wait. If you hold down when you do a brutality, you will knock them into the stage fatality that you have here. Yeah, but on this version, for whatever reason, Jax's collision physics are jacked. I mean, just whacked out. He has like no physics for collision detection on this game. It's absolutely pretty impressive. The character sucks. All right, let's go. Excellent. There we go. So we got to beat the game with Jax, ladies and gentlemen. I think we can do it. You're going to be relying on his kick combos a lot. On our next death, which we will die soon, we will be going to some Jax. Excellent. But like, you know, with the Legacy Collection, already we're getting a massive collection of games. I just don't know. Like, there's not a lot of track records of them doing CD-based titles, and I don't know if CD-based titles right now is where they're going to break into the...
Fatality.
I'm still thinking we don't get any CD-based titles on the Legacy Collection, but we will see if that holds true. I mean, what CD-based titles do we really need on the Legacy Collection? What, Mortal Kombat Trilogy? Mortal Kombat... What other than Trilogy would we need? What up, Jamie? Thank you for the love. Genova. Genova, thank you.
S.O. to my butt's knees.
Shout out to my butt's knees. Yo, thank you very, very much, Genova, for that. This is going out to you, Genova. Damn.
What up, my ninjas? Ninja
Jamie, what up, my guy? Thank you for your love and support. This is going out to you, Jamie. I bring you flowers and chocolate and a teddy bear from Sue Howell. Thank you for your very generous love. Appreciate that. Genova, thank you for your $3 super chat. Shout out to my boy. I thought you said your boy, my boy is nuts, but it was my boy's nice. Thank you very, very much once again, y'all. Y'all are legendary. Hang on. Yeah, there was an HD remake that was being worked on. They just never finished it. So if you Google Mortal Kombat behind the scenes, you will see... let me tack on some time for y'all. There we go. I'm gonna put some clocks on here. Shout out to bobbing up and down. Oh, that's nice. I walked right into that one. Okay. Is Evolution the next pay-per-view, or are they bringing back Evolution with Batista? Did Batista have a retirement match? I don't even remember. Bruh, not Johnny Cage, not that way. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. That was good though. Shout out to bobbing up and down. Hey, by the way, you know what's crazy? We discussed somebody that I went to school with recently. Mary, middle name Jane, last name Head. I recently got recommended them on Facebook. They have a different name now, but it's the same person. I guess they got married, so they're no longer Mary Jane Head. But no, Batista's not wrestling again. I don't even know if he had a retirement match. He just kind of rode off into the sunset. You going to sleep now, Taki, or are you all passed out and exhausted from being chaotic and being a chaotic demon of whatever? Sweep the leg. Nope, very good. Shabba-dooba-da! Yeah. AJ Styles, he's a good wrestler. AJ Styles, very good wrestler. Shout out to our new members over there. We got Christopher C, we got Juice, we got Genova. Looking good with the member shields over on YouTube. Jamie, thank you for the 100 stars. How's your afternoon going? Yeah, I would definitely say, though, the release date for Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, I'm looking at October 10th. I just think it makes the most sense. Like I said, if you release Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection on October 10th, at the beginning when you boot up Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection, you'll be able to see a screen like this that says, yo, thank you for getting the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Check out the Mortal Kombat movie in theaters in 2 weeks. And then when the Mortal Kombat movie comes out 2 weeks later, if they release it October 10th, then guess what? They can open the Mortal Kombat movie by saying, check out the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection and flashing a card just like this. And I want to mention, if you want to be in the jacket drawing for this next month here coming up, we're going to be doing the jacket drawing tomorrow. If you want to add your name to the wheel, if you've dropped a super chat or stars this month, just make sure you type exclamation point jacket. That's how you add your name to it. World Tag Team Championship up next. Excellent. How many championship? You remember when WWE had the did they have tag team championships for the female division on both brands? Or was that TNA? Or did they never do that? Oh, I got caught. That's no good. I have some viewers that actually got a chance to meet this actress right here. This is, well, let me not ruin it. What's this actress's name? Who played Sindel? Sindel was recently made an appearance with Jax up in Atlanta, Georgia, and I had some friends up there that got a chance to meet her. Well, we don't even know if John Tobias is back. He might be back. Yo, Bob, thank you for the talkie stars. I appreciate that. Some early 80s kitty, man. Thank you for your generosity today. John Tobias might be back. Yo, some interdimensional space kitties. Yo, what up, Michael Hellcat? Wait a minute, wait. That is Leah Montalongos. Yeah, she was up, Daryl. By the way, if anybody's in Florida, if you would, Daryl, if you want to fly down to Florida, Carlos and Daniel Casino will be at the Florida State Fairgrounds coming up July 12th and 13th, and I believe August 14th through the 15th. They're going to be at the Florida State Fairgrounds again with Elizabeth Malecki. Make sure you're always checking out where these Mortal Kombat actors are going to be. You can get yourself an autograph, all that good stuff. Wait a minute. Lock in, lock in, lock in. All right, we got it. Well done. Nope. I knew I was going to get caught with that. Whoa. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's double marketing. That's why I think it's going to release October 10th. What the pause was that? Did the game just skip a giant frame for you all right there? Right, I could tell you right now, by the way it's playing, it's not going to let us win this match. Because I saw it when it skipped that frame a second ago. When it does that, you're cooked. You're cooked. When it starts adjusting the frame data. Serena was played by... Was Serena in Conquest? The TV show? Was it? I don't remember. Shout out to Ben. You a lot. Bend you a lot? Oh, oh. No, don't bend me a lot. Oh, no bending of me. Alright, we gotta take on Nightwolf out here. So this Mortal Kombat trilogy was heavily rumored to be coming to the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. We don't know. We really don't know. I don't think we get any CD-based games. What are the CD-based games that we really need on the collection? If we do get it, what, Trilogy on PlayStation? Because that could be the 64 version. We don't need mythologies, I don't think. I don't think anybody's dying for mythologies. I am, but nobody else is. I don't know, Daryl, are you going to be disappointed, Daryl, if we don't get mythologies on the Legacy Collection for the PlayStation 1? I don't think anybody's going to be put out if they're not getting Special Forces on the PS1. Oh, been in you late? Oh, ooh. Yo, what up, Louie? This is live right now. Pixel Seas, what's up, legend? I just was on your channel today. Yo, GG's, my friend. I actually watched one of your videos earlier, Pixel Seas. It's good to see you. Thank you for being here with us today. So we've taken a look today. We started out with this project, Mortal Kombat Complete. In my opinion, it's very similar to what Mortal Kombat Legacy will be like when it comes out. We started off, there's 11 projects in this game. You got Mortal Kombat with different sounds. You got audio for Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. We did Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with regular arcade aesthetic. We did Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with Super Nintendo audio. We did the Sega Genesis audio. We did vanilla Mortal Kombat 3. We did Mortal Kombat 2 with the run button activated. We did Mortal Kombat 1 with the run button activated. Now we are on some Mortal Kombat Trilogy. What up, Wu-Tang? Wabba-dubba-da! Dubba-dubba-da! Oh, damn it. Most of the home ports had sound issues. Yeah, Daryl says no mythologies, no problem. If you watch my video, Daryl, that I just did on the 64 version of Mortal Kombat Mythologies, I learned recently that if you take your time on that game, it makes it so much harder. Because if you're taking your time on Mythologies, you're giving the computer time to respawn behind you over and over and over again. And there's a spot in my recent Mythologies video where I stopped to explain something, and this dude just ran over and was just kicking me in the fucking back of the head, in the front of the head, and it was absolutely insane. Yo, B-Rad, thank you for your very generous 1,000 stars. Holy frick, that's a lot of stars. Thank you, my friend B-Rad, becoming the champion right now with the very, very awesome 1,000 stars. I'm going to thank you with Gordon Shumway from the Planet Melmac, B-Rad. Thank you very, very kindly. I'm going to see if I can send some Typo Negative Cat to go celebrate that too. In a moment to celebrate Typo Negative for not copyright claiming us. God dang it, that's nice of them. And you know what I'm going to get with that, B-Rad? You know what I'm going to get for the channel? You know what we need? You know what that is? It's to have sharks with freaking laser beams attached to their heads. Thank you, B-Rad. I appreciate you, legend. Yo, Genova, are you heading now? Oh, Genova was here for a good time, not a long time. Thank you, Genova. You always brighten up the stream when you're here. No, I appreciate you, Genova. Wait a minute. Genova's gonna head out. She cannot take the possibility of, I feel you, Genova. It's the, is it the possibility that Mortal Kombat Mythologies might not be on the Legacy Collection? It cuts me deep to think about it, but, no, I know Genova's probably heading out. I don't think Genova's, I don't think it's because the Legacy Collection may not have Mythologies. I'd like to see it. Yes, Alpha 8 Cats. That was a weird, weird thing. Who knows why Alpha was canceled? Alpha was apparently canceled because apparently it was a technical nightmare to do the show. Because of that doll, they had to constantly redo shoots, and I guess doing like one episode sometimes took upward of 24 hours. Like combined time, because they always had to restructure where Alpha was on the set, and it was just, the animatronic was a nightmare to work with. Of Wolf and Man, are you requesting Nightwolf in a very creative way? Alright, I gotta lose this one. We gotta, too handsome to look at all day. Thank you. Keep that same energy if I have to shave this beard. People falling into holes. I will never not think of Mortal Kombat or Atari. You talk about falling into holes, I'm always going to refer to Atari on ET, because that's what I thought the game was. I thought on Atari on ET, when you fell in a hole, I thought the goal of the game was to get back out of the hole, and every once in a while I would make it out of the hole, and I felt like an absolute god when I would do that as a child. I was, Alpha on not Alpha on Atari. Alpha's a hard-ass game. If you ever played Alpha on the original... Was there... Wait, no, not Alpha. No, I was thinking of the wrong game. There was no Alpha video game, was there? Wait, was there an Alpha video game? Yeah, there was an Alpha video game. I'm a moron. No. I actually got some tips how to speedrun that. I liked it as a kid. I thought E.T. and Atari was great, man. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought every time I fell down the hole, the goal was to get back out. My parents would plop me down in front of the TV at a friend's house. I'll never forget this house, man. They'd go over there. They'd be hanging out with their friends. They'd turn my 4 or 5-year-old self loose in the living room with the Atari. Woo! This is back, ladies and gentlemen, when the Atari was more of a niche, like this is when video, like the Atari was more for the, like I remember my parents, who I thought at the time were all 80, but I'm sure they were probably in their late 30s, early 40s. Yeah, the lack of loading, and there's a reason. Yeah, it was the competitive standard. You know, that's the thing. Mortal Kombat Trilogy on 64, like Pixel C says, that's the tournament standard. Make sure you check out Pixel C as well over on YouTube. That's a great channel. Yeah, there's a reason competitive play was used in it. So, all right, we owe Chris with a C some. Oh my gosh, I gotta do jacks. All right, I'll do as much jacks as I can tolerate before my control. Oh, what the hell? See, I think my buttons are starting to go on this. That might be the problem I'm having with Fightcade. I think my X button is starting to go, and I need to fix this controller again. Guys, it's playing like it's yeah, the X button's starting to go. So the way these controllers work, they last for about 7 months. If you're using this every day for about 2 hours a day, these pads wear out underneath of here very quickly. You cannot buy these pads to replace, so you have to rebuild them yourself as a, wow, this is gonna fucking suck. Well done. This character fucking sucks on this game. You better grip onto that combo that you're doing right there like Grim Death, man. That is your only combo that is going to do anything for you in this game. You don't have your piston punches either. Nice. Nice. Look at the fucking spam. Oh my god. Shimmy shake. Oh fuck. Well, you only use PS5 controller? Hang on, hang on, hang on. Damn it. No. Bro, did he just skip like 8 frames? Woo! I believe that's what I use, Pixel. This is the Retro Fighters Nintendo 64 controller. It's not structured for 3 hands like the original Nintendo 64, but this Nintendo 64 controller is a life changer. This thing is what I prefer to use. I can't use that other controller at all. The D-pad's horrible. The whole thing's horrible. Round 1. Of Alpha Man. Yes. Alpha Man. Oh, fuck. PS5 controller is good, but I had to mod the D-pad into a single piece of plastic, and now that I do that, I have to mod my other controller for it because it is your PlayStation 5 D-pad that you see there is one piece of plastic underneath of it, but you can get a mod that replaces the one piece of plastic with 4 separate buttons, and that is what I really recommend doing. It's much better that way. It's your L2 and R2 button. Put up unsubscribe. Haybox controller firmware sports N64. What's a Haybox? That sounds cool. This is a brutality if you hold down. Whoa! How you doing, Taki? Now, don't forget, tomorrow we're probably going to be on the stream at about 7 o'clock, maybe 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I got a doctor's appointment, or I got some tests I got to get done tomorrow, and it's at 5:30 at night. So The D-pad sucks. It always forces diagonal presses. So yeah, I had to mod it. So when I travel to events, like this is my travel controller for events. When I travel to events, this D-pad right here is no longer a single piece of plastic. Each one of these is a separate button that I took out and replaced. So that's a separate button, separate button, separate button. So when you press one button, it is literally a separate button. Chris with a C, I'm trying to give you the best Jax gameplay I can get you. It is, not good. Do you have a link to replace the PlayStation controller? You got to do the mod yourself, but if you go to Battle Beaver Customs, what up, Amir? Hello. You see me kick him in the face? Yeah, it's allowed. It's allowed. I'm gonna rock up to my next tournament, bring my Game Genie. That's what really throws you off here, is you don't have the jump-in technique for this. I knew I was gonna get that. All right, let's try it again. Amir, welcome into the show. Hey, Daryl, thank you for hanging out with us, man. I appreciate you very much. Daryl Sung, everybody, make sure you check him out. Daryl's an absolute legend in the Mortal Kombat community. What up, 6 Iron? Good to see you with us today. As we ever so gracefully brush and flirt with 100 viewers on YouTube. Let's go. I can't stand this AI on this character. Kano's tough, but against Jax on this game, this is like, it'd be easier to go outside and fight Kano in real life than it would be with this character. Jax wins. Have a good night, Daryl. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. You know, going back to what I said about Special Forces, like, and I've said this many times over the last, over the course of Mortal Kombat 1's life cycle. Mortal Kombat 1 released with very little. Mortal Kombat 1, this is the power of bad word of mouth. When Mortal Kombat 1 dropped, it got such bad word of mouth within the first, even before release with the cameos. It just got bad word of mouth. And by the time the game came out, most players just heard the game's like garbage, and a lot of players haven't picked it up. Some people, if you ask them about Mortal Kombat 1, a lot of people have only heard that it's a bad game. And a lot of people, like when you talk about a bad game, like I would not say MK1 is not a bad game at all. That's the most addictive fighting game I've ever played in my life. I'm being serious about that. To the point where I think I've actually developed somewhat of a problem with video. Like I've actually turned off Armageddon on one TV a couple times because I'm like, I can't play Mortal Kombat anymore. I need to tune down the hours. I need to get on the treadmill. I need to work out. I need to do something more other than that. I can very easily sit down and play Mortal Kombat 1 for 6 hours a night if I want to, and it is nothing. It's been a long time since I had an MK game like that. Special Forces gameplay, though, I think the gameplay is actually kind of addictive once you understand it. Like, you can blast through. Like, go through and look at the fatality I did on that one guy. We're fucking cooked here. Oh, we got past it. Let's go. You're special? Well, there you go, my friend. In 2025, that can mean a number of things. But like in Mortal Kombat Special Forces, you play as Jax, and you can do that charge move where he goes boom, and like there's an enemy in the first stage that I ran into, and as soon as he comes on stage, he goes, "Hey, what are you doing here?" And you can just charge your fist right through him, and it explodes the enemy into a pile of blood and guts. And when you figure out the combos that you unlock in Special Forces, you get really cool. You get cool audio on the. Like the combos are satisfaction to do. It's just a different way to experience the Mortal Kombat universe with a different fighting engine and a different character. Like, you want to just go through and play with a funky adventure with Jax on a Saturday afternoon. My main thing I would say about Special Forces is I think a majority of Special Forces is a bad game just came from it being tagged with the Mortal Kombat name on it. And people comparing it in the 90s to what we had as Mortal Kombat. Had that game been released as anything else, as a standalone game on PlayStation, a standalone, you know, adventure game or whatever, I think it would have been fine. Like, what I mean is, I think if Mortal Kombat Special Forces would have just came out on PlayStation as its own title, not related to Mortal Kombat, I think, honestly, people would have been like, oh, it's a decent little run around, get some stuff going on. Yo, welcome in from Nigeria. Ology, thank you. How can you download this? It's in the 4 Squares on Facebook. And the thing is as you go through Special Forces, it gets more mystical too. It really does. Like, it's the stage order is incorrect. You should not start in a parking garage and then go to a sewer first. The last stage of Special Forces is actually quite mystical. You fight Kano, and you got amulets and portals on the last stage. But again, it got bad word of mouth back in the day, and because of that, most people never gave it a chance. That's the same thing that happened to MK1, really. I was happy to see Shang Tsung come back as the final boss, but there was a lot of things in MK1 that catered directly to me. See how my jump in doesn't match? That's rough. Shimmy shake. Shimmy shake. There we go. I can jump in and get him on that. Excellent. But that charge right there with Jax, you can do that as kind of a fatality in Mortal Kombat Special Forces. Thank you, Jason. Just appreciate your excitement, Jason, but just please no spoilers in case somebody's in here and they're not watching. Come on, Jax, stop being a bum. Oh, fuck. That's what I mean, like, you get robbed out of physics on this game so hard. That's crazy work. Absolutely, Mark, 100%. Oh, this character fight, man. Jax on this game sucks, but when you play against Baraka, he sucks even worse. So, all right, let's lock in. Can't get anything on this character. Can't get an anti-air. You can't get anything to land. You can't get. It's so fast. Like, this is why I say, like, this game needs to have cooldown on the characters or something. You can't have your character fucking handicapped to no end, and then these characters at super god levels. That's what this game essentially does in certain cases. Baraka's moving twice the speed. He's got twice the hit detection that we got. We are literally handicapped. We're slower than Baraka. Our collision detection's all fucked up. Like, it's not just that the computer's so much better than you, it's that you're handicapped, and it's like that right there. Look at the game just going fucking haywire. It is not even like, this is blatantly unfair. Look at it, he just runs at you in the middle of his animation too. All right, I'm trying this with Jax one more time. If I don't get it, we're changing characters. This is why I say, like, these games, there needs to be some form of a balancing option for this, because some characters just don't work. It's not just Baraka. It's not just Baraka. It's the way Jax plays. You don't, like, I can't anti-air anything. It won't allow it. He just can do whatever he wants. Like that right there, I literally had the frames to punish that jump, and it gave it to the computer. Nothing you do connects. He will perfectly outdo you every time. Yeah, the anti-air should have hit. It just robs you of it. The game is just blatantly broken unfair. That's why I say Jax needs to be fixed. I actually did fix Jax in this game a while back. I put my own Jax in here. I should do that version. There we go. Pop him in the face. They didn't sell Bluetooth? What? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, MK1 though, like MK1 was geared towards 3D era fans kinda, and I don't know, seeing Liu Kang and Shang Tsung back at it once again kinda hit me in the nostalgia feels. I really kind of popped to go back to where we were back in the day, you know. MK1 ain't for everybody though. My biggest problem with MK1 is if you try to enjoy it as an overall game, oh, Chris, don't you worry. I say we're not going to keep going with it, but we're always going to keep going with it. You know me. Like, I'll put this game down in 2 seconds, and then 5 hours later, we're still on it. Chris, thank you for the amazing 3 months, man. Cheers on that. It'd be amazing if you actually had those hit sounds if you were fighting somebody. Dong, 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 dong. Like when you got his neck snapped. See, that's the thing though, like, you know, with Mortal Kombat 1, I do want to mention this again. You know, that was such a big deal back in the day for us as kids because we only had one Liu Kang. So when he died, it was a massive deal. Dude, look at how fast the computer is just moving. And look, that's what you can't. Like, that's what I don't like. The special move just spam. Like, you just get out. You're getting outrun, out everything. Like, it's just blasting out specials at a rate that doesn't even fucking work right. Meanwhile, you can't get hits to register. The computer's moving at fucking God knows what speed here. I can't even jump properly. Like, what is happening? Bro, the game is just so broken with some of these characters that were selected. It's such a shame. That's why I fixed it in another version. This Jax has, like, according to the physics of this game, Jax's arms are about 3 inches long. And every time you jump over, you're completely out of range of the character. The computer's locked in on you constantly. Like that right there, it's crazy. But we only had one Liu Kang back in the day, so when he died, it was a big fucking deal. Nowadays, there's 100 different versions of these characters because we got multiverse, so it doesn't matter. If Liu Kang was killed right now, just open up a portal, get another one. You know, it doesn't matter. We got 100 Liu Kangs. Fucking damn, dude. That's what I mean. You can't get a hit to register. Like, you're just at the mercy of poor collision physics. And you can't even press a button to get out of the corner. It's just infinite frames for the computer. It's so fucking annoying. Look, she's still in the animation from the slide and from the charge and she jumps. I can't even fucking rotate the right way. I could have played this for 5 seconds before this got released and said, wow, this is fucking garbage. We need to fix Jax before we ever release this to the public. But no, the character's mad broken. This is why he should have been fixed. This is why I fixed him in a game, in an update that I did. But when the game is already this broken, the character shouldn't be this broken to have to fight again. Oh my god. You see how her physics? She goes back like this, and her glaive has active damage on it. It doesn't even leave her hand, and it's actively ready to go. So when Jade puts her arm back like this, and the glaive's in her hand, it already does damage to you. It doesn't even wait for it to come out. Like, what the fuck? I can't believe it handed it to it. The hit detection, it's the character. It's the character version that's used, and it's the way the AI is structured to be just a fucking murderer. The AI shouldn't have been structured to be this absolute, like... The worse it plays, the worse your character plays, because it's constantly throwing off the physics of the game. Look at the speed of this character right now. Look how slow, when I do a kick or anything, look how slow it is. And the character's just, you're just fucking outperformed at every level. And that thing sucks, man. That returning glaive is some ass water. Like, look at that. You can't even physically hit this character. Like I said, I could have worked on this for 2 seconds and said, wow, this is a fucking mess. We can't release it in this shape. Now what? Oh, come on, bro. Oh my god. It's so busted. It's just so fucking broken. It's 19,000 levels harder than Shao Kahn. And they just can't figure out how to fix it. That's why I changed Jax in one of these games. Because it's Jax plus Jade. Jade's way above you, and Jax is like the absolute bottom tier of this game. You can't even respond. It's too fast. Yo, Bob, thank you very, very much, brother. That is BS. It's absolute BS. Like, you get hit by a special move and you get hit by another special move and you're just fucking constantly drowning in attacks. That's so ass. It's just too broken. It's way too broken. I know, it's terrible. That's why I said, like, I would have never released this game like this, but... It's not just her, though. It's Jax. Like, I literally, like, have broken... Like, this character never should have been in this game in this state. He's not designed for the game. Jax is just not... This isn't the right version for this game. He doesn't match the collision boxes of anybody. Remember Kevin Nash beating Goldberg? Just like the MK2 sprites in this game and the MK1 sprites in this game, they don't really match the physics of the game at all. So it does get to be a little bit broken when you pick those characters. But see how out of range he is compared to every other character? Look at the computer's movement. It's like... Oh, there. It just physically adjusted me. It's locked up my controls now. Should have been a prequel to Great Kung Lao. We might still get there. We might still get to the Great Kung Lao. You ever see the fan theory, Chris, that Jar Jar Binks was actually a Sith and he was playing stupid on purpose to get everybody killed? There's a fan theory that Jar Jar Binks in the universe was actually not a moron, and that he was actually a Sith Lord, and it was actually something that Jar Jar said once, that people said that, because I guess a Sith only deals in absolutes, and Jar Jar said something once that indicated that. But you'll see it, though. When you're in the heat of battle on this game, it just fucking robs you. In the worst way. Yeah, T-Rex Jax. It just robs you of the most basic physics. Like, you'll jump at the character and the game will, like, freeze and then it unfreezes and the character's, like, a step away from you. That was a cool fan theory, though. I did like that fan theory, that actually Jar Jar Binks was not a bumbling moron and that he was actually a Sith Lord who was intent on getting everybody killed. And he was using his stupidity to try and lead them all into that trap. Block that move. You like Darth Maul as the best character in Star Wars? Wins. It's been a long time since I've seen any Star Wars movies. What's the greatest of the new Star Wars movies? Trying to think which one was the last one I saw. Oh, I saw the one where the last Star Wars movie I saw was the one where what's his face died, Han Solo. What Star Wars was that? Was any of them good after that? Or were they all bad? What up, Spyro? How you doing, legend? Round one, fight. Fandom hated Jar Jar like they hated Cole Young. He's gonna go invisible. Yep, that's what I figured. And then you can't hit this idiot because you have to rely on jump over physics to get him. I don't know if I can beat Smoke with this character. Smoke's absolutely he's the worst of all the broken characters, and the MK2 variant is almost impossible to beat. You need to jump over physics to hit him, and I don't have jump over physics on this version. Look at this. Look at, like, what the fuck? Is it so hard to program a game that's not just, Oh, I hope everything's alright, Spyro. Like, I've said it so many times. The people that put these games together, they put it on easy one and they program the game and they're like, alright, bet, it looks good. And these characters are so fucking broken on the hardest difficulty. It's just night and day broken. Like, how did you even escape that? Like, what the fuck? Like, he's just going through my moves. Are you fucking serious? What up, Edgar? Welcome into the show. Alright, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. See, and then the combos are dropping because it's going live and ooze. Oh my fucking word. Here we go. Come on, dude. That's another thing about Mugen I can't stand is the uppercuts that they give the computer is just so crazy. Like, how are you supposed to fight against the computer with triple the collision physics that you have? Look, he's already stepped up his speed, too. You can see he's moving fucking glitch speeds now. Oh, fuck it. Rob me in my collision detection. It's a miracle. Oh, fuck, smoke. Absolutely. You had a homemade Ken costume. Nice. Alright, so that is all. That hitbox was janky as fuck. Oh, the whole game is a janky mess. The computer, when it wants to start playing like crazy, like, that's the one thing. Like, cooldown needs to be added to the computer. Stop robbing you of that. Like, that's insane. Like, you just jumped out of an unsafe fireball. Like, bro threw a fireball, and then because I was in the air, he canceled the recovery frames and jumped in the air. The computer's not even playing the same game as us. This in particular version of Trilogy is so egregiously broken to the computer side. Like, how are you supposed to fight something that's safe on every fucking move? No matter if you jump first or jump second, smoke does break the game. Smoke definitely breaks the game. Look at that. What are you doing, bro? This character is literally just jumping out of frames that you... Like, if you throw a fireball, you're sitting there with your hand out for a second. It's called recovery frames. The computer can just throw out a fireball, and then they just go into, like, 10 other moves. That's what causes the game to run so bad, is it's just... The computer's just blasting out so many inputs and so many frames that it's just ungodly. Programs aren't meant to run that chaotic. What a miracle that it breaks on that. That combo was broken by the computer on the frame before it died. I want to point that out. We didn't drop the combo, it just broke it off. Oh, let's go. Now, don't forget, if you want to get in on the jacket giveaway, you got one more chance to get in. If you are a Star Sender this month or a Super Chatter this month and you want to be in on the jacket giveaway, you have to type !jacket into the chat. That will add your name to the jacket wheel, which is... Alright, let's go take on these bosses, and then we're good. These are our jackets for the end of the month. We're going to be spinning the wheel tomorrow on our live stream. If you want to be involved in that wheel drawing to win one of these two jackets here, you have to type !jacket in the chat. If you are a Star Sender or a Super Chatter, you are in for the end of the month jacket drawing. Yeah, the opponents will hit you when it says finish him. Like, it'll go finish him, and the computer will just run at you and beat your ass right there after it says finish him. And it's like... what? Like, they don't even try to be anywhere near fair. It's unbelievable. Even the jumping right there is crazy. What's up, Fooch? See, like, I can't even get the jump kick to work on him right. Like, it just phases out. If you don't do it perfectly, pixel perfect, it phases out. Like, that's crazy. You have to be perfect with your collision. Oh, whoa, my computer just did something funky. You gotta be pixel perfect with your collision detection with him. This game requires absolute perfection from the human player, and sometimes even more than perfection. Alright, let's go. That's what drives me insane. The game makes up its own rules, but it works good in both ways, because you never know what's gonna happen. But man, oh fucking man, this game is crazy. You suck. Alright, let's go. All right, wait a minute. Chris, it looks like you're going to finish off the month as champion, my brother. Congratulations for finishing off July as Khan of the Realm. See that? How are you supposed to fight? Like, what? My God. Let's go. Yeah. The computer will come back and hit you after, Oh, wait. Push through. You play this on Windows? Yes, you have to play this on Windows. You can turn the difficulty down, but some characters are super fine to play, and other characters are just not. Yo, Chris with a C, this is going out to thee. I hope you enjoyed some Jax. That's one of the hardest characters in this entire game to get done. Thank you, Pixel Seeks, man. Take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. Joyous, you said you're on Fightcade, right? Let me know what your name is on Fightcade. Jurassic Park on Sega Genesis was an awesome game. It truly was. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I have 21 names that I see on the current list. If you have dropped a star or a super chat this month, make sure you type !jacket if you want to be involved in the jacket giveaway. I've announced it 100 times. It's your last opportunity today to type !jacket. After the stream today, I will be going through the list and I will be looking at the super chats and the star senders, and I will be making the wheel up for tomorrow. So this is your last chance to type !jacket into the chat if you're a super chat sender or a star sender and you want to be involved in the giveaway. Juju on there? All right, ladies and gentlemen. I will check you out on there, my friend. Yo, Wu-Tang, there you go, my friend. You are in there, my guy. Congratulations. Taki is in his stroller right now. This is Mr. Mortal Kombat. This is Mr. Jax in Mortal Kombat Trilogy here. David, Hakeem, Morello, Edgar, thank you for the likes on the stream. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap up right there. Thank you for hanging out with us once again. We're coming up on 3 hours here as I get ready to go. You know what I say at the end of our stream, but I do mean it from the bottom of my heart, my friends. We are all in this thing called life together, so please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be good to one another, head out there in the realm, spread some love and positivity, and do some great things. Headlock's heading out for now. I will see you next month. Y'all take care, stay safe. Thank you to Julius, Mark, Starlight, Dark Star, Wu-Tang, Shiki, Pixel C, saw you legends. Thank you to all you over on Facebook, YouTube. Appreciate each and every one of you. Bob, GG's, you legends take care, stay safe. Headlocked and Taki heading out for now. But as always, I will see you on the next Mortal Kombat video. Take care, friendos, and I'll see you again. Peace. Yo, Bob, thank you very, very much, my brother. This is going out to you. I feel like what's this one? Yo, Bob, thank you. We don't do this cat screen very often. I have another remix of that kitty. Thank you, Pink Panther. Thank you, Bob, once again. Appreciate you, legend. Oh, and don't forget, different stream time tomorrow because I'm going to be out of the office at our usual time.